Peace and balance. Shout out to everybody, man, that subscribed to this channel. This channel is definitely active. I got a lot going on. I got a lot coming for y'all. So y'all stay, tuned in, you heard? I'm just setting up everything right now. Getting everything in order for this YouTube channel. I'm just building up the platform till it hit like 5,000 subscribers. And then I'm going to be dropping clips left and right. But most of my joint is going to be about business, finance, you know what I mean? How to survive in these streets. Talking about the system, how to maneuver through the system. You dig? So shout out to all the subscribers. I just want to tap in and let y'all know the channel is definitely active. I got a lot coming for y'all. Yeah, this shit gonna be lit. Bless King, shout out, you heard? Salute. All is well on my side, you heard? I'm just tapping in real quick because I know I ain't been active on here. You heard? I just been getting these clips and everything in order for y'all. So when I come, I'm just coming professional with a lot of professional shit. Office space, all kind of fly shit. So I don't want to come on my platform regular. And this is going to be professional. Y'all going to see the professional side of me, not that street side of me. So we're going to be dropping a lot of jewels on this platform, business one-on-one. Don't come on here with no ignorant shit. Because this platform ain't for ignorant, you heard? I ain't jumping on YouTube for that. I'm jumping on YouTube to give the people knowledge of the industry, about business, about the streets and shit like that, you heard? And it's definitely a channel for the youths where they could learn shit from, you heard? This shit ain't about bragging who the illest or no beef and shit on my platform, you heard? Yeah, I know y'all be seeing me in the interviews talking my shit. That's just how it is. But on my platform, my shit is strictly about business and growth, you heard? Yeah. Bless Cake, all is well, you heard? I forgot the streets. Yeah, we always get to the money. I could never forget the streets, man. Yeah. But this platform is about the youths, you heard? And people who need knowledge about the business or the industry. I'm giving niggas one-on-one insight on that from my experience, you heard? Remember, I've been in this game since I was like, what? 13, running around Freaky Top, Lost Boys, going to studios, going to shows. So I've been had first-hand experience about the music shit, you heard? It's just that y'all get caught up in my street reputation, not knowing how really smart and intelligent a nigga really is, you heard? But shout out to all of y'all for supporting the kid, you dig? Shout out to the haters too, because we need them, you heard? Everybody got their job to do. Haters got their job to do. The real ones got their jobs to do, so you know. And a dude like me never minded hate too, because niggas been hating on me my whole life. Like, I love hate. That's how I function better. I'm just reading some comments here. Well, 50 and Banks always clash. Banks is just different, man. You know, Banks gonna do what he wanna do. Like, not saying like that. He's just a different guy. He more like quiet, laid back. He's a laid back kind of guy, you know. So I guess that's why him and 50 always clash. Cause you know 50 energetic. He always energetic. He always moving, always consistent, always busy. So I guess he wanted Banks to be like that, but that's not Banks. Everybody know how Banks is. Not everybody character is the same. Banks just a laid back nigga, so I guess that's why they clash for whoever asked that question. You know what I mean? 50 stay moving, stay busy. I guess Banks couldn't keep up with the pace. I don't know. Banks is more rock back. Remember, his name was Lazy Lloyd before they changed it to Lloyd Banks. But that's always been Banks' character, though, man. Shout out to Banks. If anybody else say it, I say it. I'm proud of you, family. Hey, yo, shout out for that, man. Thank you, man. Like, success and accomplishment ain't always about money all the time, you heard? It's about who you help in life on the way. That's what success is about. It ain't about you in the spotlight. It's like who you touch, what lives you change. And that's for everybody in this world living. That's what we actually here for on earth. You dig? Is to show love, spread love. Remember, everything is energy. Whole world, energy. You dig? So we here to leave good energy behind you, right? You dig? So that's what success about, man. Who you helped on the way to the top. What lives you touch. You know what I mean? But thank you, whoever said you proud of me, man. I appreciate that, man. Because I've been down here in Trinidad 18 years now, bro. It wasn't easy, you know? Like, this is a third world country, too. The murder rate is crazy. So to survive that is a blessing. To be positive through them times is a blessing. To touch these youths down here is a blessing. To start a whole new genre of music and influence these youths down here is a blessing. Yeah. You know what I mean? So these are things I do. Like, I'm not in Trinidad on no tough guy shit. Like, niggas know me. I'm a solid nigga anywhere I go in Trinidad. But I'm down here showing niggas how to move, how to maneuver, how to get shit done. Like, we doing movies. We doing all kind of shit. That's the grind I'm on. I get to the money. Niggas could keep that beef and shit. I'm 45 years old, nigga. I done put all that work in, nigga. I get to the money. And I touch lives on the way to the money. You dig? We actually do back to school drives, send these youths to school. You dig? Like, I do a lot of shit down there, you know what I mean? So, the one who said they proud of me, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Everybody else rather hate, call me ignorant, not knowing all the positive things a nigga really be doing and shit, you know? Let me get back to some of these comments. America is glorified. America is ran off of violence, drugs, guns, sex, money. That's just the American dream, bro. You don't see what's going on in Iran right now? War. Yeah, and them boys in the Middle East ain't playing right now. Yeah. So all my peoples in America, I hope y'all get them prepared. Stock up on y'all canned goods. Stock up on y'all water. Stack y'all money from now. Stop tricking on these bitches. Stop buying all them $1,000 jeans and them dumbass clothes. You dig? Stack your paper, bro. This ain't the time to be impressing people. Like, y'all gotta pay attention to what's really going on in the world right now, too. You dig? Like, and that's what I'm here to put y'all on to, like, what's going on in the world, because the industry wouldn't tell y'all, or the media wouldn't tell y'all. They keep us distracted. They don't want y'all to know what's really going on in the world. Y'all gotta take heed, you know what I'm saying? So all my supporters, I appreciate y'all, you heard? But don't get distracted by this industry and all this shit on the medium and all these entertainers' lives. Worry about y'all lives, you heard? And that be some of y'all problem too on here. Y'all be worried about these entertainers' lives. Y'all going hard for entertainers that y'all don't even know, bro. Some of y'all gotta relax, bro. Cause some of y'all in the fucking the fucking in the suburbs or the boondocks somewhere. Y'all don't know nothing about a real nigga life or this street shit or even the music shit. So some of y'all gotta relax, man. Worry about your life and what's going on in the world. Make sure you straight. Make sure your family's straight. You dig? Y'all gotta relax, man. But really pay attention to what's going on in the world. There's mad comments coming in, you heard? So I'm gonna check y'all out in a minute. Just let me get my point across, because I really want y'all to pay attention to what's really going on in the world. Like everywhere. Like France just got hit. Iran even hitting France. I'm just showing you they reach, you heard? Remember, they hit the big dog during Ramadan. Them boys ain't gonna take that lightly. So I just want everybody in America, just prep yourself, be 10 steps ahead and do what y'all gotta do up there and prep y'all shit. Prep yourself, because y'all don't know what the fuck gonna happen. Because Iran ain't playing. They dead ass serious, you know. We get back to some of these comments. Show us the pit style back. Oh, you hear the dog barking? Yeah. Go through some comments. What's going on, though? Play the hell out of them. Hit that like button so this channel can show. Yeah, the channel gonna jump regardless. I just came on live today to get tapped in with y'all. Let you know this shit active. I'm good. I'm healthy. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. My kids are straight. I'm comfortable. So, love is love. I don't know what they be talking about on love. You dig? Salute to the real ones too, though, you heard? Shout out, my bro. Been tuning in for years. You know what it is, man. God bless you. The one who said, I'm waiting for you to realize it's me, family. I don't know. I can't really see them joints. You heard? I might have to put my glasses on, man. These shit's mad little on here, bro. It's been too long now. They gotta lay you back in the state. Yeah, it's gonna happen. They're gonna let me back eventually. God great. You heard? You know what the problem was with that too? Like, they really don't want me to come back to America. Cause of my past history, so they still trying to hold that against me, even though it's like 18 years. Because the kind of shit we was involved in and what we was getting away with, like, they still holding that shit against them. God is great though. Eventually they gonna have to let me back though, because I've been where I've been at, and I ain't been getting in no trouble. I don't got a criminal record down here, not even a fine summons, none of that. So eventually they gonna have to let a nigga back in. I'm actually doing positive things where I'm at. Well, who was the seven dude flip interview I had? That was Mets boss. That was a entertainer in Trinidad. That's Mets boss. He from the Beetle. Salute. We need you back respectfully now that Damo is here. Facts though, we working on that. But salute to Damo. Damo doing this thing right now. God bless him. He just had a baby. He married. I'm proud of my boy, you heard? He's doing great for himself right now. I'm just happy to see him home. Salute Damo. Solid one. Yeah, rest in peace, Silky. That's a fact, man. Silky was the one that turned me lost boy and shit. Like, from 13, 14, man. We running around Jamaica Avenue, the Coliseum, man. I see they just shut it down, man. They're my stomping grounds, man. Yeah, legendary spot. Legendary. Salute Silky. Bang him, shout out to you. Salute back, you heard? I miss my nigga Mike Bird, Michael Bird. Yeah, Silky was a good dude, man. Silky was a funny dude, man. Silky was a ladies' dude, too. Silky had all the bras. Shout out to Silky. Get money, nigga. Gave me my first gun, all that. Shout out to Silky. Well, second gun. First gun I ever got, I wound up stealing this shit, you heard? We broke. I'm gonna give y'all some fucking history since we in that shit. Give y'all a little story back in the day. Shout out to my homegirl Michelle and shit. That's when we was staying in Rosedale and shit. We was like 11, 12, little badass niggas. That's why I'm still going to 181 elementary school and shit, right? So my homegirl Michelle, my pops was an old military nigga and shit, so we knew he had some guns and shit in the crib, man. So one day, me and the little nigga Oz, what's this nigga name? Shakim. I know we used to call him Shy, whatever. He had pretty eyes and shit. I think he was from 225th and Rosedale. So boom, me and this nigga broke in her crib and shit. Wound up taking the gun and shit. So that's how we got our first gun, like 11 to 12. Michelle know the story too. Shout out to Michelle and shit. Yeah. But Silky's a real nigga though, son. Rest in peace. See what else is going on in these comments. I'm definitely gonna have to put my glasses on and shit. Why you think 50 ain't put Puffy out or sign him? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand that question. We ain't talking about 50 on this channel though. That's cool. Y'all want to hear me talk about 50? Y'all go listen to all them other interviews and shit. When I'm live personal, we talking about what's going on in the world, what's on niggas' minds and shit like that. I don't want to hear no 50 shit. Were you there when 50 get shot? Y'all still asking 50 questions? No, I wasn't there. I definitely wasn't there because that wouldn't have happened. I remember when he first brought you to the block. Well, when Silky first brought me to the block. That means you've been around for a minute. Who this I'm talking to? Leave your name now. I can't really see your shit on there. I gotta put this shit all up to my face. I know you because I see the 134 on it. I gotta know you. Shout out my whole hood, 134, man. You know how it is, man. You're still in London, brother? Nah, I ain't in London no more. I'm somewhere in the world, though. I ain't in London. Let me go down, because I missed a lot of questions. I'm going through y'all joint, my brothers. See what's going on. Oh, Scammer. What up, Scammer? My boy. Scammer. That's who I'm talking to. Scammer. Yeah, I know who I'm talking to now. Scammer, man. If you still in here, love, my brother, God bless you, man. I now know who I'm talking to. Told you, I got to put my glasses on and shit. I now know who I'm talking to. We had many nights in Scammer apartment, smoked out. Scammer, what the fuck is popping? Let me put my glasses on. Nigga getting old and shit. Nigga, I go for his glasses and shit. It's a blessing. I ain't that old though. I'm 45 now. Scammer, what up though, my boy? That shit's Gucci too. Real shit too. Alright, now I can see everybody's shit. Mask off. Did you pass a waiver? What do you mean pass a waiver for what, bro? Which block more lit? 134, 109. Come on, 134, man. Shout out all my G's on 109, but come on, man. You know I gotta go with my block. My block bigger than 109 too, though. 109 is a small block. 134 is like a Harlem block, you heard? 134 like a Harlem block. We like 3 blocks in one, you heard? So from 134 to 137. So our shit is like a Harlem block. And we got all the food stores, sneaker stores, soul food restaurant, the dry cleaners, the barber shop. Our shit was lit. Like we was the littest block on God Brew, matter of fact. Yeah, because you know what I mean? All the entertainers coming to that block, basketball stars, Mark Jackson, all kind of niggas jumping out, going to get their food and shit. Yeah. But shout out to my gangsters on 109 though, that's a fact. Salute 109 all day, every day. Rest in peace, Ice. Rest in peace, Flip. Rest in peace, Star. You know what I mean? That's a real G's. No doubt, Scammer. I definitely got to link you, man. We got to link back up, man. I ain't hear from you in years, man. I'm glad you still tapping in and supporting me, man. I fucks with you for that, for real. You know, we go way back, man. For real. Scammer used to keep all them fly winter jackets and shit. You was one of them fly niggas in the hood, too. I ain't forget. Real G. Go back through these comments. I might miss some. You're a real one, Smurf. I already know. Salute. Shaquan. 7368. If you still in the building, salute. My favorite guy from the G unit. Rest in peace, Silky. You're a solid, loyal dude. I see you. See it through. I pray I meet you one day, Smurf. When you come back to the U.S. Do you, man. Don't go back around them guys. You heard? Salute, my brother. When I come back, man, I'm coming back with love, man. I don't care what you see in them interviews. When I come back and them niggas really see me in the flesh, it's going to be love, bro. I'm telling you that. When they see me in the flesh, because remember, I'm not coming on no negative shit. I might say, fuck them now, we'll do all this and do that because sometimes these niggas gotta humble themselves. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, you gotta humble yourself. Like, they made it already. Y'all made it. Like, some of y'all gotta understand that too. The ones that be going hard for these guys. Remember, I look at life from a different perspective. Like, I know these guys personally. Y'all look at them from like a fan standpoint or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, my guys like Scam and them niggas who in here and all the real G's from the block. Like, we know these guys, right? Once you made it already, like, come on, son, just enjoy life. Stop moving around miserable. Because real G's don't move like that. If y'all think real G's move like that, our boy be moving, real G's don't move like that. Like, OGs don't move like that. We trying to build a community. We trying to do better. We trying to raise our grandkids. We trying to do shit. And these is niggas, like, who's really lived that life in industry, you heard? Well, for salute, my brother, I'm coming back home if I ever made it in peace, man. Thank you, though, man. Hope we do meet up one day. Yeah, but if I ever do meet up with them guys, is love, man. I ain't tripping, man. I ain't tripping. Buck birthday today, turned 45 today. Oh, man, pardon me. My phone that went dead, y'all. Pardon me on that, you heard? Pardon me on that. What's up with Dice? Okay, good question. Who this one, man? Rick? What's up with Dice? You don't fuck with Dice no more? I still listen to that 456 mixtape. Shout out, Rick. That's a good question. I respect that question. Nah, I don't deal with Dice no more. I ain't deal with Dice for years, man. I ain't deal with Dice for years. That 4-5 mixtape was crack too, though. Yeah, that was one of my projects I executive produced for the peoples who don't know. I used to have an artist in the hood back in the day, back in the days besides Domination, Young Dice. Young Dice was a nice dude in the hood, young too. I snatched him up at 14 years old. Yeah, Dice was official. Shout out to Dice. He doing whatever he doing, but we parted ways and shit because he did something I ain't like, so we don't got to talk about that. It is what it is, and I just couldn't respect what he did. He did what Max B did, like that. In other words, he did what Max B did. I couldn't respect it, so I parted ways from him. Yeah, but Dice is still official. I ain't mad at him, man. You know, they niggas got to do what they got to do. I'm a grown man now. I'm on some other shit. But bless him wherever he at. I know he got into the bag though, cause he always got to the money. Good question though, bro. He said got the charges expunged, pay your any old bills. Nah, it don't work like that if you talking about coming back. Or the charges, yeah. You could get the charges expunged. That's what we working on. Cause the charges I got deported on them grounds, you can't even get deported for that no more. Good looking though, bro. Your son can't get you back by signing the 12-12. Yeah, my son hard headed though, you heard? So if you ever seen the Queen's Flip interview, that's what I was talking about. My son hard headed. I know that already. Yeah, that's a fact. Good looking for that though, bro. Appreciate that. Yo, who I'm talking to? That boy right there. Massor. All right. Respect. Yeah, we gonna get back. My son TJ though, I love him though. He just hard at it. Me and him don't see eye to eye. But I love my son. I would never play my son and disown my son. That's why I said these dudes is crazy. Yeah, my son like 24 now, but he on his own motion. He don't be studying Bob Dukes. He on his own motion. I'm proud of him though. One thing about my son, he ain't getting into no trouble. He ain't following my footsteps, and that was one thing I prayed for. You heard, my son don't go down the same path I went down. You heard, so thank God for that. He don't even gotta talk to me again. I'm proud of him because he turned into a great man, young fly nigga, get to the money, mind his business. He ain't in people business. He doing him. No trouble, don't start trouble, no gang affiliation. So to have a child growing up in New York City to be on the right path at 24, that's a blessing, yours. So I'm proud of that. Thank God for that. So shout out, Ty, wherever you at in the world. You know your pops love you. Salute, boy. Keep doing you, boy. Yeah. Let's see what else going on. My nigga Skama, boy, real G. Skama was one of my real childhood friends, man. Skama knew me for when I was a little kid, bro. Like literally, like he remember when he first brought me to the block. I was like 13, 14, man. That's why I be telling you in my interviews and shit. I tell no lies, bro. All my shit is facts, you know. Word, man. Mad fucking party, Skama, man. You remember them days? Mad fucking bottles popping, you heard? We was lit on the block. Mad dice games. What? That was the days, boy. Yeah. Well, salute to all the supporters up here. Don't worry, I'm gonna get the channel jumping. I'm gonna definitely be tapping with y'all more often. Definitely is weed decent in Trinidad? To keep it real, the weed in Trinidad is trash, bro. Like our shit come from Veni and shit. The weed down here ain't really good unless you got the high grade connect. They got high grade and that shit down here too. So you know what I mean? But say like the local weed in Trinity, nah, that shit ain't that hard. But right now niggas is growing their own shit because you know we could have 4 plants in our house. So now niggas is getting their seeds and everybody growing their own shit now. Because that's legal in Trinidad. You could grow four plants. You know what I mean? So everybody growing their shit now because the weed be trash out here. That's a fact. Become a school teacher over there. For that, apply for a teacher's job in the U.S. You know what's crazy? I'm actually like a teacher now because that's what I do down there. I actually do guide the youths. Always drop jewels like I'm dropping now. When you see me as positivity, you dig? So I actually like I'm like a school teacher in my hood, in my community. Yeah. That's one thing. You'll never hear me like pushing negativity. Like anybody that know me, it's how we gonna get to the bag. How we gonna figure it out? Like if you know me, like so. Anybody know me will tell you that from young to now. Like yeah, back to school drives. We do all that shit. Yeah. Like right now, I'm doing a shop in my community too. So that's the kind of things we do. We develop shit and try to, you know what I mean, uplift people. You dig? What's this? What are you talking about? He said, all right, fam, I just had to get off my chest, fam. What's going on over there? What y'all talking about? What's going on here? And what artists you could work with but missed the opportunity? What artists I could have worked with and missed the opportunity? Nobody really, because nobody really. Every artist I wanted to work with, I did. Is the guys I gave my word to. Like, I was a guy in the hood that said, when I get on, I'm going to put my soldiers on. And I did that. I put Domination on. I put Young Dice on. You did? So every artist I wanted to work with, I work with. I ain't get to miss the opportunity. And plus, back then, when I left 50 in the mix, because remember, I'm not really no rapper. Damo the rapper, you know? So, but back then, when we was doing the SBG shit, like, I ain't want Damo to work. We ain't really care about working with niggas. We was just getting our point across and showing niggas we got motion too, you know? Yeah. I never really wanted to work with these industry dudes too because these industry guys, oh, them niggas is fake, man. It be fake love. Niggas will just want to be around you because you got motion. Like in the industry right now, these guys don't really like each other. All these guys just be hugged up to ride niggas wave. And you know what I mean? That's all that goes on. From all of them, I'm talking about the A-list celebrities, all them top dudes, from the Ross to the Drakes to the Meeks to the this one. You ain't see all of them started beefing? Because none of them guys really like each other, you heard? Because everybody fighting for the one spot. You know what I mean? There's enough money for everybody, man. But you know how black people is again. They want to be the man just because. Niggas never happy where they at in life, you heard? Niggas want everything, you heard? Man. When you fucked up on tour, alright, what's up? Alright, man. Here we go. It's always one of those. What are we talking about? When you fucked up on tour bus, why 50 ain't apply the backyard rule instead of sending you back to the hood? Or you know about the backyard rule? Because I can't go in the backyard. I'm Smurf, nigga. You can't do that to me. Like, y'all don't know who I am. I'm really that nigga where I'm from in my hood. So who was going to do something to me? My niggas in the backyard? No, that rule could never apply for me or for 50. Because we the two big homies, but we did have a backyard rule. That's a fact. And two of my homies been in the backyard. Yayo definitely made it to the backyard. Tell Yayo, tell y'all that story. I ain't want to talk about this shit, but he brought up the backyard. I ain't even know you knew about the backyard. So whoever you was, you somebody from around that know shit. Not just hiding behind this YouTube profile, no profile. You from the hood that know shit. Yeah, the backyard rule, we did have a backyard rule, but Smurf can't go to the backyard. I'm the big homie. Y'all can't touch the big homie, nigga. You heard? But Yayo definitely made it in the backyard. Yeah, Yayo, we had a touch up, Yayo. And my other dude, P, I ain't gonna say his name because that's still my boy, but I give y'all his initial. P made it got to the backyard. We had it, you know what I mean? Banks was supposed to go to the backyard, but he never got that. We was on tour. Because when we was in Philly and shit, my homies and them had got locked up and shit. Police had raided one of our hotel rooms in Philly after a show and shit. So Banks ran out the fucking hotel room, but he threw his gun under the bed. You heard? No good. Instead of him just running with his shit like I did, I got up out of there. Boop, boop, boop. He fucking throws his fucking gun under the joint. Long story short, mad homies got locked up. Mike Light even got locked up that night. Who else got locked up? I think my boy Prove got locked up that night. And a few other dudes and shit. And the funny shit is Prove had a gun on him in the station. First they ain't searching, they found Bang's gun. They ain't searched Prove. Prove had his gun on him in the station. He had to tell police, yo, man, I got another gun on me, man. Y'all ain't searched me right, you heard? Facts. That's all facts, you heard? Hell yeah, so Banks was supposed to go to the backyard for that night too. And the funny shit is though, this how loyal I am though, right? We all went back to New York. So, cause them niggas had to go to court and shit, so niggas wasn't staying out there after we hot. Niggas raided the spot, found guns and shit, the hotel, so we got the fuck up out of there. But let me show y'all loyal Smurf is. And me and my nigga Bolo, AJ, shout out to AJ, that's my dog. That's my brother, salute Bolo, another 134 general, you heard? Me and him had to drive back in the expedition to get Prove, because he called us like, yo, his mother, and then his mother wound up sending bail money for him. Like, the crazy shit is 50 of them ain't even bail them niggas out. The nigga Prove family had to bail them out and shit. I'm telling you, real shit, how fucked up niggas being. This the entourage, you right? So niggas left them, ain't bail them out. The nigga mom send money to bail Prove out and shit. The nigga mom sent the 5,000 to bail Prove out. Me and AJ had to travel back to Philly from New York, 2 hours in the rain, my nigga. And we was in the expedition, because I had the little expedition and shit. That was the shit we was moving around in the G unit and shit. The expedition breaks was bad too, you heard? This how loyal we is. We ain't leaving our soldier. I told AJ, we gotta go get Proof. He out in front of the courthouse now, nigga. He just made bail. He got nowhere to get in. Me and AJ, salute AJ. I love that nigga. We put in mad pain together. Long story short, we went to fucking PA, late night, motherfucking, in the rain with bad brakes to go get our soldier. Don't get realer than that, bro. We got back in the comments. Y'all be taking me back with y'all questions. Go looking on them questions, though. Let me go through. If I like it, I'm answer. It was an interview I did that I spit a verse. Y'all be spitting little old school shit. That's old shit, though. That's when we used to do them 134 mixtapes and shit. I ain't used to rap. I just used to play around because all my other niggas was rapping and shit. Niggas know I don't really rap. Haha. Whoever said ha for that backyard question, salute. You was around. We definitely had the backyard. But I couldn't go in the backyard, though. You crazy? Who was gonna do something to me? My home? Nah. Me and old boy couldn't go to the backyard. We make the decisions who go to the backyard. But what he should have did when he sent me back home, you shouldn't have sent me back home broke though. You don't do that to your dogs. Like it's not like when he sent me back home to the town, and this is it's not like he sent me with paper. I went back with nothing. You heard? So whatever I had in my pockets on the tour at the time, that's what I left with. So at the end of the day, I couldn't respect that, and I still respected it because I was in the hood for 4 months. You heard? No beefing, no war, no nothing. I started working on domination. You heard? That's why I did. I say, yo, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna impress boy. So that's why I did. Started working on domination. For whoever asked that question, I was just wanting to get back to them. Yeah, my page is no haters, all love. Y'all ain't gonna see me hype on this shit. I'm gonna just keep it cool. Yeah. My shit all love. What up, my G? Smurf, he stole 1.3 million from you. That's foul. Nah, he definitely did that though. He definitely did that. You know, that's part of the game though. I was young and ignorant too, so I was young and ignorant. I should have never signed off the company. I did sign off the company though. That's why I shouldn't do. Remember back then I was thinking out of anger. I just came out of jail. Y'all ain't send me my money. So I already told y'all niggas take it in blood. I don't want that shit now. Like so that was me being ignorant. So sometimes you can't let your intelligence your emotions supersede your intelligence, you heard? That's why how I go around now, how I survive now, I master my emotions. So in certain situations, I just stay calm. You gotta remain calm, stay balanced. You heard? Don't move off of emotions. You heard? When we talking about life in general, just don't move off of emotions. You heard? Clear your head first before you make your decision in life. Did you get paid while you was on tour with 50? You know I had money before G Unit, right? That's how the $1.3 million did exist and came about. We dropped the Guess Who's Back CD before we even got signed. So I had money generating from that already. Like I had $1 million before Banks or Yayo, you heard? So of course I was making money. But I wasn't making tour money. We was making money. My money was coming from the Guess Who's Back CD, you heard? That's the CD that actually got 50 signed. That's the CD Eminem heard. So that's where my bankroll was coming from, you heard? Yeah. We had Hollow Point Entertainment, you heard? Yeah. Where does domination come from? Domination from 134. Domination from God Brew, baby. Original. Shout out to Dom. That's Freaky Ty little cousin too, if y'all ain't know. 134 legend. Rest in peace. Two legends. Domination a legend. Freaky Ty legend. Yeah. Oh, you talking about my Trini music. Oh, yeah. Yo, fuss, I be putting in so much motion. I forgot I even used to rap when I first came to Trinidad. I've been out here 18 years too. Yeah. When I first came to Trinidad, I did do the rapping shit. Because remember, I just came home, so I had to use myself as a stepping stone to get my company popping. Feed the wolves. So that's why I actually started rapping in Trinity. Yeah, I got some bars, I got some shit. For the money, I could put something together. Yeah. I did that to get my shit popping though, but I'm not a rapper. That's not really my passion, so you won't see me go hard trying to rap. When you see me rapping, I'm trolling you. I'm not no rapper, so that's like trolling, bro, for me. Yeah. Damo and them niggas, them rappers. Damo, Banks, them niggas, the rappers. I'll tell you some nice niggas who used to rap from Queens, so you ain't know. You know who was supposed to blow too? It had a nigga named TL, right? He from 40 Projects, top of the line. Like he was one of the nicest niggas in the South Side. He had one of them smooth, ill flows, you heard? A lot. He was one of them niggas I was supposed to blow. I surprised he ain't never make it. Shout out to TL, top of the line. Shout out to Kareem too. They had to hit him up hit him up entertainment when I was out there. This legendary shit, yeah. This old school shit. Y'all probably wouldn't even know about this kind of shit. Shout out to my niggas in 40 too. Tony Yayo is soft. Yeah, we all know that, bro. We ain't gonna talk about that on it. He definitely is soft. Yeah, shout out to that track I did with Orlando Octave too. Yeah, that shit is fire. Orlando is one of them dudes out here is super talented, bro. Orlando Octave, super talented. A big artist right now. We've been around, man. We helped a lot of people in life, even down to Orlando, man. I extended my arms to a lot of people, bro. Shout out to Orlando. He doing this thing, though. And anything I work with, anybody I get next to me, they get successful. That's a fact. That's a fact. What you said? Bro, you gotta hand it up. You too old fam. Oh, I gotta hang it up. That's what you trying to say? You said hand it up. You trying to say hang, my boy? I gotta hand it up or hang it up? What school you went to, my boy? We ain't really coming on here with disrespect, but you know I got jokes too. I'm a comedian. You ain't gonna get me upset, but I'm a snap when you ask you. I told you about that. Don't let my interviews confuse y'all with who I really am in person. That's because I get hyper on emotional shit. I was just that at that time for that moment, and I know what I'm doing. But y'all niggas can't get me upset online, my nigga. Hang it up for what? What I did wrong? What I said? Telling the truth? A nigga asked a question, I answered it, bro. I'm not coming up here starting trouble. I see a question, I'ma answer. What's the problem? What I gotta hang up? My kid's good, I know that. What we talking about? What I gotta hang up, bro? What we doing? Keeping it real, that's why I gotta hang up? That's what y'all mad about? Because I'm keeping it real and I'm a outspoken person, a bold person, and I fear nothing? That's what y'all mad about? Or y'all mad about that your favorite rapper who ain't say who he is? Like, don't let me start that. We ain't on that energy, bro. Don't tell me I gotta hang anything up. And then you talking about I gotta hand it up. Come on, son. Go back to school. Once you come in on my platform is for the educated, you heard? Learn how to spell before you try to play with me. You heard? Thank you. Moving along. I like your documentary you made, Smurf. When you first met 50, he was named Boo Boo. You need to put that in a movie. What? You need to put it in a movie. Yeah. Definitely a movie coming. But my life's so real, you know, these niggas don't want my shit on the big screen. I'ma do my shit independent. Yeah, I know I be getting blackballed everywhere I go too, right? Like even in America, everywhere, right? Yeah, we know. That's why everything I do is independent. So anytime you see me anywhere doing anything, that's all me, no help, you heard? From no one, you heard? Just me. My blood, sweat, and tears, you heard? We blessed, y'all. We don't care who's a good kid, who from the street, because the street shit don't matter anyway. So any nigga who's still trying to claim they street this go around, especially in America, that shit ain't making no sense. The streets is washed up, my nigga. There's cameras everywhere, my nigga. There's no loyalty in this motherfucker, my nigga. You don't see what going on in the world. There's only friends killing friends. Come on, son. Your own niggas be hating on you. Like, come on, son. This street shit. Nigga ain't got no rules no more. You see all these niggas telling. And niggas just letting them walk around freely because a nigga might get to the bag or a nigga might be in a certain position. So he got to pass. All right, fuck it. He got money. Even though we know he told. That's what going on in the town, you know? Like, nobody want to be from the streets, bro. Y'all don't hear me promoting no negativity on my shit. If I'm talking about what I've been through or my experience, that ain't glorifying nothing. I'm telling you my life, nigga. Don't get mad because you couldn't survive half the shit I've been through, my boy. What were you talking about? Yeah, cameras is on every corner. Remember when we was growing up, we ain't have no cameras. So we could have been doing the things we was doing. You can't do that shit now. They got rapid response now. Bam! As soon as you let the shot off. Police come in one time. Any nigga that trying to play a gangster now is a fucking fool, bro. Just get to the bag, take care of your family. That tough shit was back in the days, son. That's when you really had to been tough too, because the times was more realer back then. You dig? Y'all lucky y'all got camera now. Them niggas who think they tough, y'all got it good. Remember going through that era where there's no cameras, anything going down, broad daylight, anytime. Police really had to work, you heard? Police don't gotta work now. Police just gotta pull CCTV footage, nigga. V footage, nigga. And they pulling them cameras on you stupid niggas, man. Y'all trying to be tough. All that gang and all that gang shit in New York, that shit is crazy, son. And this is why I fell back from New York. Like, very disappointing because we jacking every other coast gang now. It's got GDs, you got vice lords, you got gangs from all over the country, setting like in New York, and niggas is jacking now. Like these guys don't even know their history or what's going on. Like when we coming up in New York, it wasn't on that, bro. It wasn't no gangs, bro. You really had to hold it down. We had blocks. We had our little crews, you heard? It wasn't no hiding behind the gang, nigga. A lot of these niggas just get in the gang to hide behind it because they can't survive on their own, to keep it real. Most of the niggas in gangs. You did? Yeah, back then in the 90s, whoever said that, definitely, you definitely had to have a name to be outside. Remember, we knew the names before we knew the faces. Yeah, it wasn't no social media, it wasn't none of that shit. So your name had to been ringing bells. Yeah. If your name wasn't ringing bells, nigga, you wasn't saying nothing back then. But back then, that's how we knew who niggas was. We knew their names before the faces. So a nigga name was ringing bells. So when you see the nigga be like, yo, that's such and such. You be like, oh shit, that's the nigga I've been hearing about. That's what he looked like. That's what I told you. This generation, y'all got it good, bro. Niggas got social media all day. Niggas posting where they staying, where they laying. They showing you everything they got in their house. They showing you everything, you know? So I told you, this generation is just weird, bro. It's too easy. Niggas is just, everybody want to be the man. Like, and most of these niggas is fronting online, you heard? Like, niggas be fooling shit, man. Niggas be scammers, bro. Let's go. Let me get back into some questions. I'm skipping all y'all questions with 50, you heard? Because I don't want niggas to be like, yo, he talking about 50 all day, you heard? He said, what? I meant Deadeye started G Unit. What the fuck? Where y'all began y'all history from? You said, who started G Unit? Deadeye? That's no way Deadeye. Oh, Deadeye from Far Rockaway? Is you kidding me? Is you fucking. Who just typed that? You made a mistake typing that? Deadeye ain't got nothing to do with this fucking G Unit shit. Started what? Where he started? Hell no. Shout out to that nigga, but he ain't start no G Unit nigga. Mm-mm. Nah, my boy. If I ever heard of Epstein, they asking me about Epstein. Ask 50. Tell him to do a documentary on it. If that's what you're referring to, because I did say that in the interview. Tell him to do a doc on it. Black child running his mouth. But when you what? When you and Jaffe was running around, he wasn't running his mouth. Shout out to Black Child. I seen his interview and shit. Shout out to Black Child. He telling his story. He ain't lying. He can't get mad at a nigga for telling his story. Yeah, we was definitely with everybody top though. That's a fact. But I'd like how you keeping it real though. Shout out to Black Child. Cigarette is nasty. Yeah, I know. It's a bad habit too though. It's a habit I picked up when I was young, and I can't break out this shit. Yeah. So shout out to that. You care for my help. You care about my help, my boy. Respect on that. Definitely is nasty though. It's definitely a habit I gotta break out of. You smoking on Newport? Nah, this a local brand here. This Demoria. This a local brand right here. You heard? Shout out my guy JP. What's happening, JP? That's my G right there. SBG Day One. What's up, my boy? Okay. Zol GD. Okay. Shout out to them, man. Just value life, though. Just value life, though. Life is a beautiful thing. That's for the youths now. And whoever in the gang, because I seen somebody put up his all GDs, but just value life, bro. Life is a beautiful thing, man. Like, life is a great experience, man. You don't want to live. That's why I be telling the youths, man. You got to enjoy life. Slow down, man. Dude. Because to keep it real, all that gang shit, all that shit, all you going to do is end up in jail and have a hard time because jail is serious, bro. I don't care who you is, how tough you is, what your name is, what you did. Niggas don't care when you in behind them G walls. We ain't talking about shock or the mediums. We talking about behind them G walls when you're around lifers. Niggas who got natural life for 175 years. Niggas who ain't never coming home, bro. That's what you gotta deal with, bro. And them niggas gonna put something in you like long knives. Like they ain't cutting you. They gonna kill you in it. So that's the life niggas want trying to be gangster, cause that's all that's gonna happen. And they dig like, so for them youths, man, enjoy life, bro. Cause that's nobody wanna live that life. Even the niggas inside there don't wanna live that life. Look how crazy life is, right? I'ma break down life, right? Niggas do all kind of shit to go to jail. Niggas will be the toughest niggas, shoot the most niggas, get the most money. Niggas do all kind of shit to go to jail. And then when they get to jail, they crying or begging to come home. Or mad at the whole world because niggas ain't fucking with them or they think niggas forgot about them, you heard? Niggas do everything to go to jail. Then when they get to jail, they trying to do everything to get out. So that shit is backwards to me. We really got to start opening up our fucking minds, bro. As black people too, bro. And I find a lot of people ain't dropping these jewels on y'all or these entertainers that y'all look up to. They don't keep it real with y'all, bro. You understand what I'm saying? The same motherfuckers y'all look up to. You ever heard them niggas drop these kind of jewels on y'all? Keep it real with y'all? They don't do that. Because they house niggas, their agenda is to keep us distracted and fucked up. Yeah? Genocide, nigga. Modern day genocide, you up? Yeah, and the youths following that shit, running behind that stupid shit. Niggas go to jail and should be. Bro, every nigga I know that went to jail, bro, they trying to do anything to get out. Or give they last to get out. Niggas will get their last. They had to give anything, all the money they have in their bank account, they'll get out to get out. If they could. You understand? So that's our value, and we don't take the simple things in life. We don't appreciate the simple shit, you up? Everybody trying to keep up with this one and that one, hating on this one, stepping on this one to get on top. That ain't life, my nigga. Give a fuck, my nigga. We talking about reality. Fuck all that entertainment shit, you up? It's reality, bro. Y'all gotta snap out that shit and really pay attention to what's really going on in the world, you up? You there? Told you when you couple my shit, I'ma drop jewels, so I hope y'all listening. You know what I mean? Get to the money, take care of your family. That's all that matters, you heard? Let's get back to the comment. Okay. Freedom is very important, man. Freedom is everything, bro. Can't do nothing without freedom. What happened between me and Fatal Hussein in Manhattan? To keep it real, bro, that whole story's capped. Somebody made that story up. Ain't nothing happened with me and Fatal Hussein. I heard that story before. You will never Here Smurf get the cap and are trying to feed into some shit. That story's all cap. I never bust no shots at Fatal Hussein. G-Unit and Outlaws never got into an altercation when I was around. But I seen that story online floating around, but that's all cap. You heard? I'm a real nigga. I ain't gonna come up in here and be like, yeah, I did that, and ain't do that. That story, somebody made that up. And rest in peace, Fatal Hussein, too. I liked the Fatal Hussein, so I wouldn't even violated them niggas. And 50's a outlaw and Tupac fan, so somebody made that story up. But I'm familiar with that story, though. Good question, though. At least we got to clear the air on that shit. Good question, my boy. Mm. Philly fucks with you, bang. Shout out to Philly, man. I fucks with Philly too, man. We had some dope experience in Philly. Like our shows in Philly when we was on the mixtape runs. Yo, bro, Philly hold it down. Philly, they get whack. Yo, bro, I fucks with Philly, man. You taking me back to them times, man. Them shows used to be crazy, man. The kind of support Philly had for us back then, man. Yeah, man, that shit was amazing, man. Shout out to the whole Philly, though, man. I fucks with Philly, too. Yeah, no question. I don't blow shit out of proportion. Allowed take credit for things I ain't do just because it might look good or sound good. Nah, I never bust no shots at that look. But I'm a real G. The only real G's will feed into that. Yeah, I did that. You know, you got lame niggas out here like that. If it happened, it happened in my book. If it didn't happen, I can't speak on it. I'm gonna keep it real, yo. Yeah, that's what we do on this side. We don't make stories up. We keep it real. You're a real man. Salute, man. It gotta be in this world, man. But they will exile the real G's. That's why they don't want us around, because we always gonna keep it real. You gotta keep it real in life. You gotta. That's what we gotta mind. You gotta think for yourself and be yourself, bro. The big face of RD. This the guy that really held 50. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Real G, that's me. One and only Bang in New York. Salute for tapping in. Yeah. Why name yourself Murder Inc. when you're not a murderer? Let me tell you about hip hop. That's a good question too, though. Why name yourself Murder Inc. if you're not a murderer? You gotta remember, the hip hop world is like the movies and shit. Like these niggas is characters. It's all a character. You heard? Like this rap shit ain't real. This shit is entertainment. So they named themselves Murder Inc. So that was their image. That was gonna be their characters. You understand? Just like you got Rick Ross. I'm breaking down the artists and their characters and showing you how this shit is like the movies. Like you got an artist like Rick Ross. He took a whole nother nigga name and lifestyle and called himself Rick Ross. So in all actuality, Rick Ross is not creative and he has no identity. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just giving you an example for asking me that question. Why Murder Inc. call themselves Murder Inc. and they not murderers? Because at the end of the day, this shit is entertainment. All these niggas is in a character. They don't really live that shit. They put their fucking cape on, go in the booth, you heard? And then when they come back out, they take their fake ass cape off and they regular, you heard? Another example. I'm just giving you an example because the shit fit. 50 Cent. He took a whole nother nigga name and identity. This shit is just another, it's a character. The whole rap shit is characters, yo. Everybody got their character. That's why they got their name. Snoop Dogg. Everybody got their characters. You heard? All this shit is just characters, man. Shit is the fucking movies, bro. Niggas go in the booth and they paint pictures with their words, bro. They paint movies with their words, bro. That's all it is, bro. So for trying to come at Murder Inc., you gotta come at the whole industry because everybody's in a character. Everybody. You did? 50 the big face. Shout out to them though, bro. We ain't on here talking about Fifth all day. I'm sure they had a couple of steppers too. Now, Murder Inc. did have steppers though. I never said they didn't have steppers. I'm talking about the entertainers. You know what I mean? Like, they definitely had steppers around. They definitely had steppers. You remember they from North Side, man. North Side get busy too. Like Hollis niggas get busy too. Liberty niggas get busy too. Woodhall niggas get busy too. So we can't take nothing away from Murder Inc. because they from these areas. Like that side get busy too. You know what I mean? So they definitely had steppers with them. Like I don't know them. I never had an issue with them, bro. That was old boy issue. I never had an issue with none of them guys. Cause I'm good with a lot of niggas from Hollis and all these areas. Cause they know me from the Lost Boy era and shit when we used to rumble. So everybody know me throughout Queens. So like that issue wasn't my issue. I was just riding, being loyal. That's that guy issue, you know. But they definitely had steppers. But old boy had some more serious steppers that ain't kid. You know? Yeah, shout out to Rupert. I can't believe it, man. You're a legend of mine. Been watching you for years. Huh? I'm a true fan. I had got the book when it came out. My girl ordered it for me. Respect, bro, man. I appreciate that, man. Now you gotta talk to me live in the flesh and shit, man. I appreciate the love and the support from day one. And you copped the book, yeah. I respect that. Wisdom of the Wolf. We got the memoir on Amazon. I wrote that myself, edited it myself, and published it myself, you heard? Yeah. So for all y'all who think I'm just crazy and yeah, I do a lot of shit. Yeah, I gotta really tap in to find out who I really am. Cause I just go on the internet and judge people, you heard? You know what I mean? Like if y'all really know my character, who Bangin' Smurf is, my character is just my real life, you heard? I'm a down to earth nigga. Before all the tough shit, put the tough shit to the side, dog. I'm a down to earth nigga, you heard? Any issue I ever had in life was never my issue. I'm one of them loyal niggas like, I don't take disrespect, or if you're around me, ain't no a nigga can't disrespect you around me. I was one of them niggas in the hood. So for the niggas who really know you, know me and tell you about me. Like I'm one of the littlest nigga too. I was always the smallest nigga in any crew I'm in, but the first on go. Back down from nothing. You could be 1,000 foot, nigga. I think I'm gonna knock your head off. I'm gonna try. You're gonna have to lay me out, you heard? And I ain't get laid out yet. Never been knocked out, you heard? And I've been in all kind of brawls, rumbles, all kind of shit, you heard? Yeah, so, and that's all facts, you heard? But my characters, I'm a good nigga. I play defense, you heard? I, I don't start trouble. I don't start issues. Every issue I had in life was for my comrades, you heard? Me personally, nah. And if I do got an issue personally, I'm stepping on it one time. I mash it. If I do get in a situation, like I don't run call niggas. Niggas run come get me when I'm in the town. You heard? You dig? So if you know my character, I'm not the nigga that start trouble or act like I'm wild. I just hold shit down. You heard? When niggas think they crazy, we assure you we more crazy. You heard? You heard? But if any nigga that know me will tell you, nah, Smurf a good nigga. That's why some niggas used to think I'm soft and shit. You heard? Cause I got a good heart. When I was younger and shit, yeah, I really had to put in work because niggas used to think I'm soft and shit. You like, yeah, Danny, so what? A nigga never did nothing to me, but for some reason they thought, oh yeah, I used to hear, yeah, yeah, you know how it go. Niggas gonna always hate on the real. But I'm one of them niggas, man. I'm not the nigga that start trouble. I'm not. Yay on them niggas is the ones that start trouble. It's always the soft niggas that start trouble. You heard? The niggas that with the big mouth always act like they wild and they ain't hurting nothing. So that's why niggas like us always in trouble because we gotta pop off of them niggas. You heard? For real. Tell you, that's how Banks got shot that night. Cause of get into some little back in the day story. That's how Banks got shot that night because of Yale acting crazy on the mic. You know what I mean? Nah, I can't really say that. I was Root Boy, but Yayo was wilding though. If it wasn't Root Boy, it would have been Yayo. Something would have happened though, but it was definitely Root Boy. Pardon me on that. But Yayo was wilding on the mic that night, bro. So if it wasn't fucking Root Boy, something would have happened that night anyway. You could have felt the tension that night. A documentary you did with Infomon was dope. Good looking, bro. That's Southside Stories. We got We working on this next series now. We got Southside series part 2 coming. Shout out to Info Minds. We definitely working. Yeah. Yeah, dummies definitely take kindness for weakness. Then they gotta learn the hard way. But that's crazy about life too though. And that's why my last interview I was tripping off because a nigga be humbling himself and then niggas will be thinking like nigga got soft or something. So a nigga can't just be humble in life. Why, what's wrong with human beings? Like nigga can't just be humble, bro. And I tell you, a humble man be the most deadliest man. Leave them people alone who don't bother people. It be a reason some people don't bother people, you heard? Because they know the things they could accomplish or things that they capable of, you heard? So it's good to leave a nigga alone sometimes, you heard? Let a nigga stay humble and peaceful, you heard? Not everybody that got a good heart is soft, you heard? Some niggas genuinely good people in life. Yeah, you never seen Yo as a stubby chat too much. Yeah. Yayo was always Yayo got money though. I ain't gonna bash him all the way. I feel I'm in a good spirit tonight. Yayo's a hustler though. Yayo definitely ain't no stepper, but he got to the money though. I give him that. He a grind. He was on the blacklist. We got into the money. He definitely hustle. Yeah, but you got to understand too. Not everybody from the hood gonna be tough. Anybody will tell you that because remember we grew up with some of these guys, so not everybody from the hood is tough, man. Everybody ain't gonna be tough. Like in the hood, you know how it go. You got your friends that you know just got a big mouth. You know he ain't gonna do nothing. You got a nigga who just like the girls. Like so in the hood is different character of people too. So you know the friends and the people we be around. Not everybody be tough. Cause sometimes you go to a block, you might see 100 niggas. Only 5 of them probably like really get busy. It just be a big crowd and everybody be outside from the hood, so shit just look like oh shit. Probably like 5 of them niggas really get busy. The hood will fool you though. Yeah, not everybody from the hood get busy. Homie, you get 0 point what? Homie, you get 0 points for throwing milk on someone's face in front of the CO. That's bitch move. You see the enemy, you take them off. I never threw milk on Yayo, bro. What you telling me that for, bro? Bro, this Smurf, bro. I never threw milk on Yayo, bro. What we talking about, bro? What you talking about? If a nigga got milk thrown on him, he got milk thrown on him. I don't give a fuck if it's in front of the CO. You still gotta pop off, bro. So what? The CO was there. So what? What's the difference if the CO wasn't there? You gonna get a fight charge and get a ticket anyway. What's the difference? With the CO being there and the CO not being there. Fight, nigga. So the CO was there, right? I'm not the guy that did it though, but since you bring it to my attention, I don't know what you talking about. Well, I see you try to make it look, I don't know. It wasn't me. But if you did get milk thrown on you in jail, my boy, I don't give a fuck if the CO right there. You gotta get busy, nigga. What do you mean? That was the CO was there. Nigga, you better get busy. Nigga, I'm telling you, or anybody that's supposed to be tough, or you a man, period. Don't let another man violate you. Right? I don't give a fuck who there. Defend yourself as a man. You mean? You think a nigga throwing milk on me and I'm just standing there because the CO there? Fuck out of here. Fuck we talking about, nigga. You trying to come up here to defend Yayo. Go tell your man Yayo. Don't let niggas pour. Well, if niggas didn't pour milk on his head or they did do it or not, we still want to hear the story. Tell the stories, bro. When I take my losses, I tell y'all my stories. I tell all my shit. I don't hold nothing back. We want to hear the stories. If it didn't happen, something happened. We want to hear the story. Tell your man, Yayo, tell the story. Don't come up here telling me that's a bitch move. You threw milk on Yayo. I ain't even throw milk on Yayo. Yayo was my boy at the time, nigga. What do you mean? Well, something did happen because we heard that story back then. Something did happen. The whole Get Rich or Die Trying movie was a fake movie, bro. That shit wasn't authentic at all. Thank you for some good questions. Shout out, man. Bangum Smurf, Queens legend. That's a fact. Monty Rizzo, salute, King. I like this question right here. Was Proof wild when you was around? Shout out to Proof, you heard? Proof was wild. Proof a wild boy. Yeah, me and Proof was good too because when we used to go to Detroit, when old boy signed his deal and shit, we was in Detroit a lot at Eminem studio. So while they in there recording and shit, me and Proof used to be at the arcade and shit, playing mad video games and shit. Yeah, Proof definitely was a wild boy though. Yeah, he a cool nigga too though. Rest in peace to Proof. Me and Proof was good though, by the way. Rest in peace to him. The first time I went to Detroit. Well, nah, I'll tell you one experience in Detroit, right? That's when we had did that show when 50 first came out with Eminem. I forgot what a theater that was. But when we in Detroit, it's when 50 first got signed with M, Get Rich or Die Trying, pop it. You dig? Like, just that experience being on stage with Eminem was a beautiful experience because you know Eminem fan base is crazy. Like, shit flooded out. Like, they go crazy for Eminem in Detroit. Well, anywhere in the world, but Detroit, his hometown, they went crazy for Eminem though, right? But as we got there, when we got off the plane and shit, it was cold as fuck out there, you heard? And we coming out there with our light little jackets and shit, cause I don't know where we was. I think it was in some other spot, but we come out there. Detroit was the two coldest spots I've been through in the state. But I think was Chicago and Detroit. But Detroit, when I came out there, cold as fuck. I remember that day. I had a light jacket on, so I'm rushing to get in the car and shit. I had to go to the fucking mall. I bought a fucking bubble out there, so I bought a jacket and shit at the mall and shit. And then I got a little shorty there and shit. Found a little shorty, little bad bro. I forgot her name though. Then she was rocking with us all night. I forgot shorty name too. Shout out to Detroit. They got some beautiful women. Shorty had the fatty. But long story short, me and Shorty, she wanted to rock with me the whole night and shit. So Detroit was definitely a dope experience. Yeah, shutting down that show. Then the after party was crazy and shit. We backstage with Eminem. Eminem just looking at us and shit. He talking mad shit, mad funny nigga. But M liked me though. He liked this Smurf and shit. Me and M was cool too. Cause he know I was fifth right hand and shit. Yeah. So he always used to be like, come here, you stay next to me because I know you the shooter. Shout out to M. But I find M supposed to talk to old boy like, nah, you can't do that to that one. Because that's the only nigga that nigga would have listened to. But my experience in Detroit was popping. Another one of my dope experience was Houston, bro. Oh, man. I think Houston is one of my favorite spots, bro. We went to a fucking club in fucking Houston. The whole fucking club is like a fish tank, you heard? So we in VIP. This whole shit like a fish tank. You could see through everything. So we seeing the dance floor. They seeing us in VIP. I don't be remembering the names of clubs and shit. We've been to so much shit. But long story short, if y'all from Houston, y'all probably remember 2003, 2004. They got the ill fucking fish tank. But that club was one of the illest clubs I've been through in my life, you heard? The kind of females they had out there, man, stallions, man. Man, I left with a snow bunny that night. Boy, that girl built like a stallion, man. Shout out to her too, whoever she had in the world. Buck had a home girl too. Me and Buck was macking that night with them two shorty. Young Buck. Yeah, what else going on in there? I was there. Where you was there? What were you talking about? Oh, you was there? Salute to you, bro. Remember, I don't really be reading the names and shit. I just be reading the comments and shit. If you was there, that's love. Salute, bro. Oh, you talking about the studio? Yeah. I mean at the show. Yeah, that show was popping, man. They got that footage on YouTube. That Detroit show. That shit was crazy. That footage on YouTube, you heard? That's one of my dopest experience too. Like to grace the stage with Eminem. You dig? Yeah. Shout out to Eminem though. But one thing I could defend 50 about, cause I ain't really no hater. I see niggas be saying like M is the slave master and he don't disrespect M. And at the end of the day, you got to remember, M is his boss, right? You can't disrespect your boss. So they sound stupid saying that. Remember, this is a business at the end of the day. You can't disrespect your boss, man. You did. And Eminem, another thing to clear up is Chris Lighty was the first guy to put us on them. When they be like, yo, but Eminem was the one that saved him. He was no black people wanted to help him. That's a lie. We had Chris Lighty first before everybody. He was the first man, wasn't scared to deal with us. The biggest management company any artist would want to be on. Rest in peace to Chris Lighty. So y'all got to know your history before you talk. Before it was M, we had Chris Lighty. That's how we started getting our motion. That's how we got on all the mixtape tours. Chris Lighty is one of the illest managers you'll ever want to have in this business. Legendary manager. You dig? So y'all got to know y'all history before y'all talk. Chris Lighty was the one who put his life on the line for us first. Went against everybody. Because remember, he good with Puff. He good with all these guys. Irv, he good with all these people. He said, fuck that. I'm fucking with 50. And he did that. So let's not leave Chris Lighty out. So he was there before Eminem. You know, when Eminem came, he just signed the illa deal, but he was already signed to violate the management, and that was a good look. So 50 would have got a deal anyway before that. Because he had, we was going to so much different meetings every day, bro, like every fucking label. That time he was bubbling, like every label wanted him. Clyde Davis, I shook Clyde Davis' hand. We really had to get up and bop with 50 for Clyde Davis, because that's the kind of nigga, when you go on an audition for him, he want to see, you know what I mean? He want to see you, like, entertainment shit. He want to see you perform live in front of him and shit, Clyde Davis. But you know, all them niggas like Clyde Davis, all them niggas is devils, right? Let's still let y'all know. Let's get back to the history and what I really come on this platform for, to really break down the industry. You know, all them guys is devil, wicked people, pedophiles, right? Allegedly. I don't want my YouTube channel shut down already. Allegedly, right? Yeah, like all them music executive. Why niggas don't make documentaries on that shit and break down them shit like Tupac was telling us this back in the days with Quincy Jones and them niggas. Rest in peace to both of them. I think Quincy Jones died too. Rest in peace to both of them. Pac was even telling us that, because Pac was fucking with his daughter. Nigga said the man tried to push up on him, man. Like even Pac was putting this on back in the day. All these executives, right? But you gotta remember, niggas can't fuck with them because they the higher up. They the elites. So you gotta be quiet. Them the bosses. We could only break each other down, you know? And that's all them executives, man. All them niggas, man. Once you see them, like, you know what's crazy? Even when we signed to Koch, like, if everybody know it, Alan Grumblack. I respect him because he gave us our distribution deal. But if you ever meet Alan Grumblack, you gonna know they don't hide it. And that was the nigga who was cutting my check at Koch, who gave us a shot. Like, I'll keep it real. All these niggas is off, bro. Like, all these niggas is fucking gay, bro. Simple and plain, bro. Once you meet these executives, anybody up here who be in these, and who know the music business, not you fans or groupies, we talking about niggas who is actually in the business. I tell you, man, niggas is gay. How you think all this feminine shit is passing on in hip hop now? And these entertainers got no choice but to follow the wave. You dig? Remember, these fucking devils tell you what fashion is. They plan this shit ahead of time. So when fashion come out, they just put it on the rappers. So you dumb niggas, yeah, I'm gonna call you niggas dumb niggas on here. Not my fans and supporters, but a lot of dumb niggas on here can't see the truth, you heard? We gonna go buy that shit and thinking it's fashion. You dig? Like, so that's how they use us. All right, we gonna put this on this rapper. All right, put that nigga pants mad tight. You know, do this, make them wear, what's them shirts, see-through shirts and shit they wearing now. The men, I'm telling you. Who you think call the shots? And then the stylists will come to the artist. Yeah, this the new wave. You gotta wear this. And this will go on. Like, the artist is not creative no more, no identity. They have to follow orders. Back then when we coming out, we wearing what we want to wear. You can't tell us what's popping, what's fashion now. Like, everything come from the gay people. They call the shots. I can't say that online. How you gotta say it on YouTube? The other side of what? Cause I don't want to get banned yet, but I'm gonna keep it real on my platform. Cause I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on behind the scenes in this shit. You heard? But that's what be going on is the top gay nigga stylists put the shit on the artists, and y'all gotta wear that shit, nigga. Cause we say that shit is gonna be popping, and we want the trend out there. And y'all niggas, the stupid niggas online, gonna go buy that shit. Not my supporters, the ones that follow the artists who don't think for themselves and gonna wanna be like that. So when they see Little Baby and shit now, you got your pum pum shorts now. You go get a tattoo on your thigh, and you got your pum pum shorts showing it. You know who say that hot? Them stylists say that hot. And these artists gotta wear that shit, my nigga. No choice. Because they got their job to do. Y'all know what's going on in hip hop, bro? And we keeping it real. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, but that's what be going on, man. That's why I'm done with hip hop, man. Because when hip hop started, we did this shit out of love, genuine. We was broke. You know when hip hop ain't before hip hop started generating money, like artists wasn't getting paid like that. Niggas was doing it from the love, genuinely, because they that's their craft, their creativity. You see, when the money start getting involved, that's when everybody started selling their soul in this music shit. Because we let the white man get in our ear again. No disrespect to anybody that's white on my platform. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say why. I'm gonna say oppressors, right? Sorry for anybody that's on my platform, you know? Cause I call my kind niggas anyway, but I don't want nobody to feel no way. But you see these oppressors? Oh, that's their job, man, to fuck us up, man. You good? Let me get back in the comments. I'm talking too much, but that's what's going behind the scene in music right now, bro. I'm disappointed. But what I was talking about, yeah, see when hip hop got the money, that's when everybody started selling their soul. Like when the money started getting involved. That was like 97, 98. When niggas started seeing that real money. Yeah, niggas, the morals, principles, integrity went out the door. And these oppressors were smart. They came up with a plan. They was like, all right, because remember they tried to ban hip hop when hip hop first got started. Because they find black people was getting a voice now. They could be heard. Because remember, that was the only way we could have been heard before. You heard? Because we had no voice. You heard? So you young motherfuckers could learn something on this platform. We had no voice back then. So that's why hip hop was so important for us. You heard? And when hip hop first started, you know, it started like in the late 70s. You know, you had Curtis blowing them niggas with they joints and they song, but you see when the positivity, when it started getting to the 90s and the hip hop changed, the swag changed, and all this fight the power shit, the black movement came about, and that was the way for a minute. Them niggas ain't like that shit, you heard? So they had to come up with a plan to get rid of hip hop. They tried to ban all this shit because they found black people was getting a voice. Because remember, before hip hop really turned violent, we had positive music. We had EPMD and niggas. You dig? We had a lot of positive, righteous niggas. You know, Africa Bambaataa and them niggas, Zulu Nation and them niggas. But them positive niggas, I see what going in hip hop. And that just happened to come there. And we just talking about hip hop, right? If y'all could read between the lines, Africa Bambaataa, we was just talking about how these hip hop niggas in the industry is a little allegedly he's name calling and pedophilia. You know what I'm saying? And that just happened to hit that mark. But we had positive music. But these oppressors had to stop that. So they came up with a plan. They tried everything to ban hip hop. But hip hop reached too far. They kids started singing it. So once that shit hit the suburbs and the young white kids, the fucking same prosecutors when they go home, or the government who trying to ban this shit when they go home, they hear their kids playing it. So they know they couldn't stop it. The shit was spreading like wildfire. But you know what they did? They came up with a plan. They said, all right, gangster hip hop shit coming right now. This is what we gonna do. That gangster hip hop shit, we gonna invest in this shit. And we gonna kick all the other shit to the side. That's how these oppressors think. They think ahead of time. That's what they do. See, black people, we think for now. We haters. We don't use our brain. We don't think for the long run, longevity. You heard? But you see them oppressors, they got this. They think for ahead of time. You heard? So they was like, you know what we gonna do? We gonna promote. We gonna push this gangster rap shit. But you know what else we gonna do? We gonna invest in all the fucking jails. So we gonna have our house niggas. That's why I call these niggas house niggas, cause this is what really going on. They had their whole plan. We gonna make some of these niggas house niggas to fuck up the whole community, fuck the bitches' minds up, fuck these young niggas' heads up. Snoop Dogg, all them niggas. NWA, all them niggas. What they started pushing? Gangster music, bro. Why they ain't invested in the jails? This was their whole game plan, you heard? And they fucking won they quarters. They got their house niggas now. Look at the house niggas working for them. Look at all them jails flooded up. Look at all them jails flooded. So who's really winning in the long run? While we dissing each other, kicking each other down, fighting each other. I'm getting deep now. Who's really winning, bro? We not winning, bro. They laughing at us. They laughing at us. We they little puppets. That's why I said I'm a cotton picker. So when you hear me say that line, I'm a field nigga. I'm cut from that cloth. So I don't mind being who I am. I don't got the riches, the helicopters. I don't got none of that. But I got life. I got a roof over my head. My kids good. I got my own businesses. I'm well respected in my community. The elders love me. The kids love me. Because I move with peace. I move with love. Bro, you could see me walking up and down my community, Mova, going to the store, I'm a humble nigga. Where I could be driving or taking Ubers or doing whatever. I'm walking through my hood. So when niggas say like I'm running from something, running from what? Niggas see me every day walking by myself. Stop, drink a beer, call around, what we doing out here? What's going on? Hear the latest news in the hood. Because remember, a guy like me, I can't be around everybody anymore. I used to do that. In Trinidad. So you lose value like that. So when you can't just expose yourself all the time. And that used to be my problem, you're just out showing love and think, nah, just go around me rocking back. Like niggas can't even see me no more. Like you gotta make an appointment just to see me. Like I'm on my real mafia shit. Like you dig? So cause I got my 5-year game plan, you dig? But long story short, get back to we losing at the end of the day. And that's what's really going on. So I hope y'all listening, you heard? And they definitely winning. They push that gangster music, yeah. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. What we came up listening to, huh? Kill this, kill that. No more fight the power. They say, get rid of that shit. No more positivity, only negative, because remember, everything is frequency. And these oppressors master the frequency. So they want to keep us on a low frequency. Because remember, love is the highest frequency in the world. So they try to keep us low. Keep our frequency low. Because that's what they feed off of. These oppressors, they feed off of our low energy. That's the only way they could survive. They can't feed off a level of positivity. But if we understand that as black people, shit, nigga, we'll be back in control. Yeah. Love is the highest frequency. Why you think these oppressors only push negativity? Because they feed off of that energy. So if you're tired of feeding the oppressors, stop thinking negative, think positive, man. Love is the highest frequency, bro. Remember, I'm a different kind of dude when you really get to know me. Like, I really understand life and what's going on out here. That's why I talk certain shit I talk, because half of y'all is lost. Y'all probably think I'm ignorant because of my interviews, but if you really listen to me talk, I be making sense, dog. Yeah. Y'all just caught up in the material world. And I could break down some other shit for y'all too, like this dimension we in, right? This the third dimension. This the physical form. This the dimension of vanity, material, all that shit. You heard? This the devil's playground. That's why they move like that here, because they only powerful in this dimension. You heard? All them other joints, they hold no weight that. You heard? So this is why they so dominant here. Like this the devil's playground. You heard? The physical form. You heard? Yeah. What's up? What's going on? I'm talking my shit. I hope y'all listen. Yeah, what's going on now? Sounding wise, my brother. Now I just speak facts and life experience. Remember, I read a lot of books. Like, first I don't lie, right? I read a lot of books. Books always got to stay around. Like you really got to read. I'm one of them guys. But I don't read them books these other guys be maneuvering. I learned from like kind of like entrepreneurs and business, how to structure, how to move in life and shit like that. You heard? So you definitely got to read though, but be mindful what you reading too though. So it's not like I'm sounding wise. I'm definitely a wise brother, and from experience too. Experience is the best teacher in life. So boy, I've been on a roller coaster. Thank God I'm still here to fucking drop jewels and leave some behind for somebody to catch on. Once I touch one person, like I did my job. What else going on here? I don't want to miss nobody. Queen Latifah. Yeah, no more Queen Latifah. None of them, man. No more UNITY. Ain't none of that, man. We got Sexy Red in there, man. You dig? That's what we got in hip hop. Like, and for me to have a daughter, like, damn, man, my daughter got to listen to this kind of music and shit. That's kind of like degrading. My daughter can't listen to that kind of music. And then I be seeing people online posting. This is how fucked up society is, you heard? You got to blame some of these adults too for their children behavior too and what's going on in society. You got to blame some of these parents. I be seeing them online. Mothers with their little daughters playing Sexy Red and twerking, bro. Like, what be going on in this world? You got your daughter online and they be thinking this shit is cool, bro. If you really pay attention to what's going on in the world, this shit is sad, bro. Like, yeah, man, society really fucked up. And then you see the social media shit. The social media shit really fucked niggas' heads up, you heard? And all this shit was a part of the oppressor's agenda, you heard? Because they know how to control people, you heard? You gotta remember, some people is nobody in real life. They only got a identity on IG. You gotta remember that, or on Facebook. You gotta remember, some of these people was really nobody coming up. So on the internet, niggas could be whatever they want to be. You heard? Yeah, they got the filters for you. They got all kind of shit for the female. They got the filters. They got all kind of shit to make you feel better or make you think you something you not. You heard? So I blame a lot of this shit on social media too. Yeah, man. You ever seen a shorty? She on social media. She bad as fuck. You ever see her in person? You be like, damn, the fuck is that? All that filter and all that shit going. Yeah, that's why I told you. Some people was nobody in real life, so the most attention they ever got was online. You heard? And then online, you everybody got an opinion. You could just leave comments and disrespect people or put your thoughts out there. You heard? So everybody think they somebody now because they got this phone in their hand. You heard? That's what be going on with social media, man. I'm just thankful I'm not one of them motherfuckers. You heard? Yeah, even on my Instagram, whoever follow me on social media, I don't go live. I don't be doing that shit, posting shit all day. I don't do that shit. You heard? The only reason I'm doing this now, because I'm about to get my YouTube channel popping and the podcast and shit, so I'm just giving y'all a heads up and shit. Like, I'm coming. I know y'all been seeing the channel here, and it ain't that much traction on it, but I'm coming. So I'm just giving y'all that. I'm just getting everything in order, you heard? We almost at 5,000 subscribers, so you know, yeah. But this platform gonna be a dope platform because once you leave my platform, you're gonna learn something. You heard? This ain't them other niggas' platform. When you want to get entertained with dumb shit, y'all could go over there with that. You know, I'm gonna speak my real shit, my truth in between and all that. But I'm definitely gonna drop jewels, and you definitely gonna learn something when you leave my platform. You know, them other niggas' platform, all they do is gossip and cuss each other out all day, like, and they grown men. At the end of the day, like, man, there's more money I can make together than beefing with each other. What they call the YouTube world now, the what? The dirty section. The shit is crazy, bro. They name themselves. Now, you see what fame could do to people, though? You get a little attention, these niggas go crazy. That's why everybody can't adapt to attention or fame. Like they don't know how to control that. Not everybody know how to control the little attention they get and shit. You know? And that's one thing I always been balanced with in life. I guess because I was that nigga my whole life. Like my whole life I was that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. From a little kid to now, like my whole life was just like a movie, bro. I still can't believe this shit, but we survived it. We still here. Yeah, shit crazy, bro. God is great. You know, 20 years ago, 22 years ago, I never thought I had like this kind of mentality I had now. I'm just showing you how crazy life is. You know how shit could just change like when you get older. That's why I say like with age bring wisdom too. Yeah, age definitely bring wisdom. Yeah. Well, let me get back in here, man. Well, I'm talking too positive for y'all. Y'all want to hear negativity? I gotta go to them other channels for that, man. Y'all ain't gonna get me wind up on that in here. That's not what this platform for. But yeah, I'm gonna answer some questions now. So let's see what's going on. Yo, Bangin', you coming to the States? Shout out to Queen's Flip. Just peep the interview. Yeah, shout out to Queen's Flip. You now seeing that interview? I did like 2 different interviews with Flip. Hopefully, I'll be back in the States soon, yo. Definitely be back soon, yo. God is great, yo. Shout out to Queen's Flip, you know. When he come out here, he's safe. You know. We don't gotta brag or nothing. He's safe when he touch, you know. Real niggas. Grown men. We don't have grown men shit, yo. Another one, yo, Smurf. What up with the movie you in? I'm in Jamaica. Y'all not gonna bring it out here? Yeah, that movie coming. Which one you talking about? If it's Rich Badness, the hood shit, or Queen of Soca, the big corporation shit. Yeah, we do big movies out here too. Because the Rich Badness, that's the independent shit we did, but the big shit, Queen of Soca, starring Terry Lyons and myself, that definitely gonna be coming through the Caribbeans. We working on all that now, and all the streaming platforms. What we did, we released it in Trinidad first, so. And the impact was so crazy out here. We actually had like 8 weeks running the movie theater. It did amazing. So we looking to get that streaming on Netflix and a whole bunch of shit. You know what I mean? So look out for that. That shit definitely gonna hit Jamaica and every other Caribbean soon, you heard? Salute. Okay, bang. Did you ever find out if you can come through? Your son got back. Yeah. Shout out to TJ. I spoke about that earlier. Like I could see you just seen the Queen's Flip interview. Good looking though. Yeah, I spoke about that earlier. About my little man TJ. Shout out to TJ. We gonna work on that. Real fucking soldier. Salute my God. God is the greatest, fam, all the time. God is the greatest all the time. What's the name of my book? Wisdom of a Wolf. The G behind the unit. It's on Amazon. I definitely do the best interviews. Good looking, my G. I appreciate that. We just talk the truth, though. So it's easy to do an interview and break down your story when you're telling the truth. You could tell when niggas be lying and shit. Yeah, Queen of Soca. Yeah, Queen of Soca. That was a dope movie, too, man. That'll definitely hit Jamaica soon, you up? Definitely, man. Follow Queen of Soca Instagram page, Queen of Soca the movie, if you want Instagram to keep up with the updates. You heard? Yeah, but that definitely gonna be coming to Jamaica. We actually looking to come out there on a promo run. We're about to hit up all these different Caribbean countries on a promo run. So look out for that in the near future. Yeah. And I was saying the only reason we did that in Trinidad first because we had to drop it locally first to make the impact. We ain't just want to put it out there on streaming. We really wanted to put in the groundwork because this was a big movie, big budget. This wasn't no hood shit that you usually see me in down there. So it's definitely big corporations behind that and sponsors. But that's coming though, my boy. Respect. Shout out to the whole Jamaica too, by the way. Salute Jamaica. Positivity comes with maturity. Even Prince Miller on the positivity now. Yeah, shout out to Prince. As he should be. Man, did 30 years in the feds, man, behind the G-War. Salute to that brother. Came out still looking good, still healthy. And now he could spit his experience to the youths. But like I said, I love what he doing with his nephew. Like, that's dope. Like, they structure a podcast as official. I think it's family ties or some family something. But I like they shit. That makes sense. OG giving his experience to his young nephew, how they throwing shit back. Yo, that's a dope. Tell them guys, I said keep doing what they do. I like they do. Peace, King. Keep pushing your content. Good looking, bro. Appreciate that. We're about to get this YouTube channel jumping too. That's why I actually came up here tonight. I said, man, I ain't really doing nothing tonight. I can't forget about all these subscribers that tapped in. Cause y'all made the channel jump. So salute to y'all. Thank you. We definitely about to get it popping. Y'all definitely gonna be seeing more of me too, you heard? Yeah, shout out to the whole garrison in Jamaica too, man. A lot of love out here. One thing about Trinity and Jamaica, our bond is strong, you heard? Shout out to all my yard man them all around the world. Bad people. Bad people in a good way. Bad people. But I could give y'all some Trini history too. Like in Trinidad, like Jamaica back in the days, like before we started our Trinidad movement and had our own artists now, like we was real big on Jamaica. Like Jamaica had a lot of, still do, got a lot of influence on Trinidad, you heard? So that's why I always rate Jamaica, you heard? Because my culture came up on everything Jamaica, you heard? Because remember, our national music is soca. You dig? That's our country shit, soca. So when we want to get in party groove and that real party mode is a dancehall and conscious a thing we have to listen to. You dig? So one thing about Jamaica, I tell you that you always had a major impact on Trinidad. And Trinidad always loved Jamaica. And let me tell you why. We talking about markets now. Because if you're a Jamaican artist and you can't bust in Trinidad, you're not gonna make it nowhere. We got the biggest market for Jamaica. First, we love Jamaica culture so much in music. If you're a Jamaican artist, you have to bust in Trinity first. That's one thing. If the Trinities don't fuck with you, yeah. Them Jamaican artists will tell you that. Because our dons down here, the bosses down here in Trinidad, once they like an artist, and they like artists before they even blow. So the bosses down here will fly them niggas out. The dons, nigga, not the promoters. The bosses. That's one thing about Trini niggas. Dons out here really get money. Like them niggas get money out here. These niggas get money. Shout out to the whole Caribbean. But them Trini boys get money. So long story short, back in the days, even now and shit, that's how I could tell you how we got cool with squash and the 06 movement in Trinidad. So I'm gonna be breaking down a lot of Trinidad shit too for y'all. Cause I know it'll be all that shit going on lines, a lot of fake stories about Trinidad. So I could clear all that up for y'all too. We could tap in all that. So we could have America's entertainment. We got Trinity Caribbean entertainment. Oh shit, it's gonna be a dope podcast. Thanks. But long story short, the bosses down here fly the artists out before they even get big, like Cartel, Buju, whoever they is, before they get big, they see the talent. So the bosses will fly them down and pay for everything, make sure they good. This is before they blow. First, Trinidad got ear for music too. That's one thing. They definitely got an ear for music. And all them artists will tell you that in Jamaica. Yeah, boy. We got to bust in Trinity first. One. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's the respect we give to Jamaica. Like we love them so much, nigga. We'll fly you out. Just come to our hood, perform. Yeah, and this before they blow, up and coming artists, and the bosses still do that to this day. That's how we actually got cool with squash. That's how the six actually started in Trinidad. You dig? Because of the bosses again. They love an artist so much. Nigga Tayo loves squash, nigga. So at the time squash in jail. You know what I mean? He was supposed to come to a show in Trinidad, but he wound up going to jail. First Tayo real, he could have kept the money all that. Niggas wasn't tripping off of that. But he always kept in contact with Squash when he was in jail. So that's how them got cool. So when Squash came home, he started blowing up with the sick shit, you know? And that's how Tayo ran with the sick shit in Trinidad. You dig? Because the love these Trinidadians have for the Jamaican culture and the artists, you heard? And so from there, man, but to keep it real, Trinidad, nigga, Tayo got bigger than Squash. To keep it real, he took that six to a whole different level. A Trini nigga, young boy too. Real nigga, free him too, man. Government oppressing the real. You dig? And these are all facts. I don't want to get into too much detail now on live because there's mad questions coming in. But we going to break that all down on my podcast, on my YouTube channel. We going to get more into that. Great content going to come. Let me see what else going on. Queen's Flip looks so nervous down there. He interviewed you the second time. laugh by. So if he didn't know, he's good. We're back. Nah, it wasn't that Queen's Flip was nervous and shit. It's just the areas. Like when you walk into the area, you're gonna get spooked because the shit looks spooky. You walking up in the hills, shit just dark. You seeing shit breaking all up, how people live. So just walking in the dark too, you gotta remember, nigga walk through in the dark. He don't know what gonna jump out, what who gonna do. So you gotta be mindful, you know. Like any nigga would have been scared walking through there if you're not from there. So shout out to Queen's Flip though. He a real nigga. Flip wasn't scared though. He was just tired walking up them stairs. You were all them hill. I mean all them stairs in that hill. You were. Shout out to Queen's Flip. He a solid one. I went to school in Maracas Valley for 2 years. Big up Trinidad. No doubt. Shout out to Trini. No doubt, man. Trini real, man. Shout out Jamaica. Yeah, Domination been home, my G. Hell yeah, Domination home. For real. You talking facts. That's why I hate when people say Trini don't like Jamaicans and vice versa. Nah. I don't know. I be seeing so much shit online that be capped. Like a nigga told me a whole story some dudes made up and said I did some shit to some niggas and our story was cap. I be seeing the same story about Trini and Jamaica, like we don't like each other. That's all cap, bro. Trini's got mad love for Jamaica. Jamaicans got mad love for us. We don't think that down here, so I don't know what outsider thought of that. Because we in Trinidad, we know the love is real. We wouldn't have been repping no Jamaica crew. So, you know, that's cap though. That's why you can't believe everything on the internet. People got a phone, they could just type whatever. So that's why anytime this internet shit, especially with this AI shit now, shit getting ridiculous now with the AI. Niggas could just post you in they shit and this shit is getting crazy, bro. So this, oh man, this fucking internet shit is getting crazy, bro. But don't believe everything you hear online and definitely do your research. You can't believe everything. You gotta do your research first, man. Because anybody could make a story up on the internet and niggas will run with it, you heard? Yeah, so definitely you gotta do your fact check. You did? Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I see now too. They were saying you was down there scamming. I knew that was so crap. Scamming. One thing about Smurf, like niggas know me in real life. Like people in here probably from Trinidad. Scamming who, my nigga? I got to the bag. I got my own money. Like I'm actually building a convenience store. I could never be a scammer, you up? Cause when we growing up, I sell heroin and crack. That's what the females did. That's what my girl and them used to be scammers. So growing up, that's what the hoes used to do. We look at that like a hoe hustle. I never played with credit cards or try to. That's whole shit. When we growing up, we get to the I like money in my pocket like this, big knots. When we hustling, ask about me. When we hustling, big knots. You think I got time to try to go to a bank or anything, scamming or get over on a nigga? But niggas gonna talk what they gonna talk though, bro. I've been a boss, bro. I'm in one of the biggest movies in Trinidad right now. Movie theaters, like I got another underground movie, Rich Badness, like hard joint. Like I work out here, I grind. So I could never been a scammer. I'm a grinder. Whoever told you that, tell them tough luck. Smurf for grind. But you know why niggas could talk crazy too? Cause I'm not a nigga that really go live and really address certain shit. I really don't care. Y'all see me online doing my interviews. Them niggas call me for a bag. I'm gonna take the bag. I'm gonna do the interview. So anytime you see me talking, I'm getting paid to talk. That's the only time I come online. This the illest shit y'all getting out of me because y'all getting a live from me. I don't even go live on no social platform. Anytime you see me, if I'm getting paid or I'm posting a work I'm doing, that's it. Yeah, you dig? So me, nah, I ain't no scammer. I ain't mad at that. Niggas know me in Trinidad, man. I got rich friends, man. All I gotta do is make one phone call. That's why niggas be mad. You dig? I don't gotta leave my house. I should run like clockwork. You know? Like I'm really a don, a boss in real life. Like real life. You see the bosses down here, the dons, before they was dons, them was my young boys. Y'all gotta go back in time, know y'all history. I was the guy bringing all the entertainers down here in them hoods and doing that. You dig? So the love they got for me on a whole different level in Trinidad, you know? Even with the separation. We all know each other. We always one. We always family. Even with the separation, I go anywhere the fuck I want, bro. And that's that. But shit got so serious out here, you know, this shit is boundaries now. If you're not from that end, don't go to that end. That's like in every, just like the garrison, Jamaica, you know what it is? It's borderlines. Still on your borderline. And the war down there is funny because we all know each other. I'm not in it. I'm just showing you what's going on in my city. I'm a big OG out here. I'm a triple OG out here, nigga. I don't gotta do nothing. I don't gotta do nothing. Gotta do nothing. We live with love and peace. But I got so much respect for the country out here. They wouldn't let nothing happen to me. Cause I do good. You feel me? So don't believe the hype, my G. I never scammed a nigga a day in my life. I don't even know what that feel like, bro. Scamming a nigga. Yo, Smurf, the day you reach back in New York, it's gonna be crazy. Now it's gonna be love. I'm gonna throw one big event. I ain't gonna stay there long. I'm gonna just throw an event. I wouldn't stay in New York if I come back. I'll go somewhere. Not New York. I'll pull up to. Oh man, what's up with Mikey T? You know how long I ain't hear that name? Shout out to Mikey T. He doing what he do. You good? Shout out on he doing what he do. I don't really deal with Mikey T no more. I'm pretty sure y'all noticed that. You know, cause I helped him get in position and shit, build his platform. And then guys get big headed. Like you see, when they get big headed, they start getting famous. He started thinking he bigger than me. Mikey, nobody knows you. They know you because of me, Mikey. So he started thinking like he started thinking he's me, bro. I told you, before we were speaking about this, if you was listening, we was talking about some people can't deal with fame or the attention they got. Because remember, nobody knew who Mikey T was. Now he got a name, Mikey T. That shit really get to their head. They really think they son, they not. Yeah, but I help build this platform. That's what I do. I help people, and then they think they something they not after, and I can't fuck with it after that. But shout out to Mikey T. He doing what he do. Yeah. What's the new movie called? Queen of Soca. What they said? They fuck with Percocet out there. My nigga, you the police, man. You asked me if they fuck with You said Percocets? That's what that is? Come on, man. Them niggas on everything out here, but come on, man. Stop, y'all, man. Drugs is international, man. Chill out, bro. We ain't talking about that over here, man. That niggas is crazy. Niggas Trinidadians get money, bro. The nightlife out here is crazy. One thing about the nightlife in Trinidad, the nightlife is crazy. Yeah, they own it. They do what they do, like any other club. Remember, you got the rich club. You know who fuck with them, you know, rich people do their thing. They be on a different high than us blacks. You know what I mean? They get money out of it. Nightlife, they do what they do, baby. What's the Trinity? Yeah, Trinity is like a baby New York. That's a fact. Trini's a baby New York. I call it a baby New York slash baby Mexico. Why why I call Trini a baby New York? Them motherfuckers could dress. One thing about Trinidadians, them niggas fly. Them niggas is fly. Females when they come out fly. When them dope boys come out, them dope boys is fly. Them niggas might make some of them New York niggas look bad when these steppers step out. Big gold chain, the shrink. Like when them boys step out. Remember, Island Life do it different. So they got the swag like New York, and they get the drugs like Mexico. So that's why I say it's like a baby Mexico, you heard? Slash baby New York. Because them niggas get it straight off the boat, for real. Yo. You said you don't know, bro. You want to know how that shit is. You got to try it, bro. I can't tell you, man. I probably took a perk before. I ain't going to sit here and lie. I probably, yeah, 30. You know, I ain't going to lie. We going to keep it real. This the open up, bang, cool. Y'all got to see a different side of me. But I really don't do drugs no more. I told you, that's why I smoke cigarettes. Before I used to pop Mad Mollies too. I had my you know, I could open up, get personal. Y'all see me online. I really don't care. My life an open book. If it happened, it happened. At one point, I used to just get mollied out. You know, going through depression and shit. You know what I mean? So, thank God I fought through that. You know, God is the greatest. Yeah, big goal all day, man. That's Trinity, man. Best goal too, man. Yeah. Trinity. When I first came down here, I ain't know what to expect. I ain't know it was, I mean, I ain't know them niggas get to it like that, you know, but they stepped their game up on a whole different level now. Cause it's like the whole country eating. I'm like, damn. But this shit's so corrupted down there too. The police, the government, this shit is mad corrupted, you know. Everybody looking for it. Police getting locked up, they stealing all the drugs out of the evidence room, all kind of shit going in Trinidad. And these is cases right now that's going on we talking about. Shit crazy out here, you know what I mean? Third world for you, bro. That's why I stay out the way. Cause down there, like, I told you, I really know niggas with like 20, 30 bodies, you know? Young niggas that really kill shit. Like, this the third world, like. And Trinidad different, like, they don't care about solving murders, you know? Yeah, so. You gotta be level-headed out here. I mean, it's 18 years, I'm like, I could have easily relapsed. Cause remember, I was depressed. I could have been crashed out. I ain't crashed out yet though. You dig? 18 years, baby. And that's why a lot of people be upset with me too though. Like, I'm still around, I'm still active, my name's still ringing bells. They thought I would have got deported and just been washed up. You know, but the internet though, the internet kept me alive. That's why this shit could be a blessing and a curse. You just gotta know what you're doing on this internet. Cause let me tell you the good thing about the internet, right? You could get any information you need. Anything you want to do, anything you want to build. Like you want to do anything, you can go to YouTube. Yo, I want to grow marijuana trees. They showing you step by step. Yo, I want to build this. They showing you stuff. I was gonna say the B word, the boom, but I can't say that on here. They might ban my. They'll show you how to do that shit. How to break down a gun. How to disarm a nigga. How to do whatever you want, even for educational purposes. But it's what we choose to use this internet for. You know what we choose to use this internet for? The majority of black people, we don't use it for educational purpose. We use it to be in everybody's business, you heard? We want to know all the latest gossip, you heard? We want to know the latest fashion, you heard? And this is the oppressors, that's what they want. Keep us distracted. Why they benefit from it. You did? Because when y'all going out to shop, what we buying now? Huh? What jeans we wearing now out there in the world? Amaris and shit. What else popping? $1,500 for jeans. That's all these youths chasing that. A gay nigga making them. I mean, remember I can't say gay on here. Sorry, the iffy nigga making that brand, and that's what we keeping rich. Them oppressors, you know, and that's what they want. While they distracting us, we keeping them rich at the same time, bro. We gotta wake up. Wake up. Wake up. What he said? Just knowing how loyal you was to over the mosquito. See how the Caribbean is? Mosquito found down there. Mm-hmm. Just know how loyal you was. So, oh boy, and put your life back on life, bro. Therefore, be a fan of you, man. That's why God gonna bless you because you're a real friend, bro. 50 owe you his life. Salute, bro. That's love. That's love, man. But me, I would have do that for any one of my brothers, any one of them. I lay my life down for any one of my brothers. I don't know. That's just how God made me, bro. You know. But I'm already blessed. I'm thankful for all my blessings. Remember, blessings come in different ways. Just because a nigga don't got that much money like these other niggas, that don't mean the nigga ain't blessed. My blessing came different ways. My blessing come in different ways. You heard? Yeah, and the way my blessings coming, I appreciate it. You know what it is to have a good support system, like some solid brothers around you that really love you. You heard, that really held me down and really kept me focused out here. Like sometimes God will put you in a fucked up situation and remove everything from you, but then He'll send you angels. You heard? He'll send you strangers that'll turn into family. So everything I went through in life, all the niggas that left me, I made doper friends, iller friends, people that genuinely love me, like strangers that turned into friends. That's who my family is now. My family ain't nobody I grew up with from 134 or all these other areas. Like, to keep it real, them niggas don't really do nothing for me from Queens, you know? And we ain't talking about domination. Domination is my brother. We're not talking about domination. He just came on. We talking about my childhood friends, like from when I'm a little kid to growing up now, and a lot of them in position, like I know niggas who's movie stars, ball players, or whatever. I'm just trying to show you. Niggas I grew up with, niggas that I help, childhood friends. Niggas don't check for bank. They see me online, they's like, damn, he's still shaking. But to say like, you know what I mean? Nah, man. God sent me plenty blessings, man. I'm thankful for my support system and the guys in my corner now. That alone is a blessing. Just to have a dope support system. Niggas there for you, making sure I'm good in Trinidad. You know, I could open up and keep it real because that's just me. I'm outspoken. They make sure I'm good out here. I don't got to do much. They want to see me safe. They know where I'm at. They know how dangerous it is out here. So that's a true friend. Them is genuine friends. Calling, making sure I'm good. What you need, your kid's good. You want me to pull up on your moms? Shit like that. These is guys I knew from a hole in the wall. You what? Fly, come to Trinidad, come see me. Because they respect my realness. Like, so I said, like, my blessings come in different ways, bro. Like I said, once I got a roof over my head, my kids good, I got my little money coming in. You dig? I could pay my life insurance, and I could pay all that other shit. I'm cool. You dig? Like me, I don't got a bank account. When I said that in the other interview for the people who want to say, "Oh, he's broke. He don't got a bank account." No, I'm just a nigga that don't have nothing to do with the system. If you hear how I talk, I have nothing to do with the system. The system can never track me. They wouldn't know nothing about me because I don't use the system for nothing. I'm scared of Alexa and shit like that. Because I know when you talk to them, they recording your voice. They know all your information. They know all your data. They know everything you love. Every day, like, that shit is scary. Because when them, in the future, when them robots and AI start tripping, the nigga gonna know everything about you. The nigga can imitate your voice. This shit about to get spooky, you heard? Yeah, but I don't got nothing to do with the system. So when I say I don't got a bank account, yeah, I don't got nothing to do with the system. I know about life insurance. So God forbid I pay that. I keep that in there. So something happened to me, my kids is good. I need any help, problems, I could go in there, pull that out, like shit like that. You got to be smart out here. I definitely got life insurance though. Yeah. So anything I get, I put it in there. Put it in there. I'm the nigga, don't touch money. My kids got to get big. You dig? So everything I'm doing is go around, I'm sacrificing for my kids in the next generation. That's why we actually living, right? And now you got some people, right? I'm sorry, I'll be going off sometimes and start talking my life. I'll come back to your question, right? You know, you got some people that don't know their purpose in life is. All of us got the same purpose in life, you heard? Come here and sacrifice for your next generation. So they don't got to go through the bullshit or the fuck shit what we got to go through. And then you pass that down to them. Hey, like I tell my kids, yo, y'all not living for y'all, right? You know, y'all got to, when you get bigger, you're going to have a next family, and so you're going to have to sacrifice and save for them. That's what you carry. That's what we're here for. That's our purpose in life. So for the ones who don't know, it's simple like that. You're not here to be your best or look your best. Nah, you here to sacrifice for the next generation, my nigga. You dig? That's how we keep tradition going, our bloodline going. You dig? But we don't teach our youths this, man. We don't teach them nothing. We teach them what the system tell them to do. You what? Learn that from school. They programmed us from school, nigga. I grew up thinking Christopher Columbus discovered the fucking whole world. That's what they teach us in school. They had us saying in 1492, Columbus sold the ocean blue. Singing this shit in our head, you heard? That's how they program us. When I get old and I learn my own knowledge, this nigga never did shit. This nigga just takes shit and claims shit and torture nigga. And we celebrate a nigga that tortured fucking millions of people. That's how stupid we is as humans, though. And we still notice, and we notice to this day, because the information is here, so we know this now. But we'll still sit down and celebrate Thanksgiving, because we was programmed for years. Even if you know the information, you programmed so bad, you still going to celebrate it. Them oppressors is good. You can't lie. Them oppressors is real good. Yeah, but I'm just trying to show you how they lied to us from when we was kids, bro. Misinformation. Then our fucking elders passed down all that misinformation to us. It did. That's why I'm glad I know the truth now. And certain shit I know, I could just drop jewels for niggas. You heard? That's why I said once you leave my live or my platform, my YouTube channel, you're gonna leave with knowledge. You're gonna leave with your mind open. You heard? You're gonna start thinking now, like, word. Yeah. Let me see what else going on. Sorry, I be drifting, yeah. I be talking my life sometimes. Let me get back in it. Smurf, salute, King. Brainwash shit, facts from the beginning. Was good, soldier. Everything black, my boy. I mean, everything great, my boy. That was black. Shout out. Hell yeah. You're on the hill now, bro. You ought to know if I want to hill now. You got the sniper out, nigga. Shit. Yeah, I'm in the hill, my nigga. Facts. I'm definitely am blessed. I definitely could have been a goner. That's why I said I be thankful for the little things. I appreciate the little things in life, bro. Because at the end of the day, I look at it like this. I got all my blessings young. I was blessed my whole life as a young kid, you heard? I was fortunate enough to see the best of both worlds, like this industry, from the street shit, to be around superstars and becoming one of those and making history. Like, remember, I left the streets of New York at 23. I was still a kid. My son is that age now. Like, so when I look back, I'm like, damn, we was making boss moves like that at this age? Because I be looking at this new generation of kids, they acting like they can't function. When we was outside, we was doing grown man shit at like 12, 13. So this generation, I be looking at a little weird. Niggas always complaining. Like, you fucking complaining about? You better get up and go look for it. That's why I love the generation I came from. But that's why I said I was blessed since young. I left the streets of New York at 23. And look at all the things we accomplished. Look at the things I accomplished at that age. Yeah, who else could say that? I was 23. I done seen it all, did it all at 23. So I looked at it like God gave me my blessings early. Like, yeah, nigga, I blessed you your whole fucking childhood. Now I'm gonna make you suffer through adulthood. So I'm thankful for my experience. That's why I could be humble now and rock back. Because once you live that life, then you get a second chance. Like, damn, man, I don't gotta chase that shit. I know what it feel like. I know what having $1 million feel like. I know what crashing cars, the best cars right there, leaving it there feel like. Or when we hustling, me and my nigga AJ, we got renters all year round, making licks. When I say licks, is making sales out the car. That's what we was, nigga. When we hustling, me and my nigga Bolo, nigga, flying through every hood in Jamaica Queen. Always switching up renters. Yeah, me and him was a problem. We got to the bag. You know what I mean? So like, we did it all, seen it all. So that's why I could be humble in my older stage and I understand life. Like, damn, I was upset before. Like, damn, why I'm going through this? And then I had to think back, like, nah, nigga, look at all the blessings you had. You can't get mad because you going through this shit now. You just gotta stick your chin up, poke your chest out, and deal with it. You dig? So that's why my look on life different. So when niggas see me online, they be trying to clown me. Oh, he down there, he fucked up. I be laughing. Nigga be like, I'm so blessed. You dig? So I swear, I be laughing at you niggas who, well, now y'all got shout out to my real niggas who in there, like the haters and shit. Like my homies say, yeah, nigga said you was scamming out there. A nigga from Trinity could never tell you that. Cause I help so much people out here. From entertainers to street niggas to whoever. Yeah, I'm really one of those, you know. Genuine too. That's good you got a channel, homie. Yeah, good looking, man. I had this shit for a minute, but I was like, man, I gotta get this active, you heard? Because I gotta come. I'll be having a lot of supporters, so sometimes they be wanting a little one-on-one like this to get to know a nigga. And this is how you really get to know a person's character too and what he really about when you really go live with him and have a little conversation with a nigga. Instead of you just watching them in an interview and shit. You know what I mean? Smurf, I think you should do a bio, bro. Your life already a movie. Yeah, bro. I'm definitely working on that. When the universe says time is gonna happen, I definitely got that in the works though. I'm definitely talking to some networks. Yeah, we definitely got some coming. Shine my nigga on Creeper Crisis in the UK. We definitely got some things in the work. Nah, they don't make them tough no more, man. You know why too though, right? You know why they don't make them tough no more? we made we spoiled these youths. We made them too lazy. I ain't gonna lie, I'm guilty of that too because remember when we young and we having kids, we was a little ignorant. So I used to give my kids mad leeway, like spoil them and shit. That's what I'm talking about. So I used to always spoil my kids, you heard. So I'm getting to the point like this. The kids I got growing up now, I don't spoil them. It's discipline. Like I wouldn't give them everything they want or they ask for. Because you got to understand what no means from a young age or not getting something from a young age. You dig? You got to understand that. So when they get older, they can understand life. You dig? And with my first two kids, I spoiled them bad. So they turned out good kids though. But what I'm saying though, if I was more strict, they could have probably been iller than what they was. But they the illest already. You dig? But that was my problem. I was young, ignorant, and my kids do no wrong. And my mother always used to tell me like, "Yo, bro, you gotta, you gotta spank the nigga. You can't hit TJ. You crazy? Ain't nobody touching him. Like niggas know they couldn't discipline my child. You know what I mean? And I shouldn't have did that because my son got an attitude like me now. You heard? That's why we clash. You heard? I spoil them, and I say that to say this: you can't really spoil kids. You gotta teach them discipline from young, because when they get bigger, them spoiled kids you gonna regret it. You know, teach them discipline from young. Let them know what no is. Nah, you can't get that. Even though you could get it for them, just tell them no for a minute. Let them wait 2 days, then surprise them. Let's let them get that feeling of what no feel like. Oh, you can't get this now. Or else, when he get older, he wouldn't know how to take a rejection. He'll cause tantrums when he can't get his way. He'll spaz out when he get older. You think so? We gotta have a structure with our kids. So don't spoil your kids too much, man. Still have a balance with discipline too. You heard? Yeah, cause my boy TJ, boy, that nigga was a spoiled fucking shit, boy. His daddy loved him so much, boy. Shit, real G. I'm proud of him though, like I said though. I'm talking about how he be wilding on me. Yeah, I said I should have spoiled this nigga like that. Yeah, but my son be wild. He a good kid though. But he got my attitude. Oh, dude. Yeah, a couple of days ago I was talking to somebody. What? I was telling somebody online to shut the fuck up with that waste man talk. Smurf broke in Trinidad. I was like, Smurf is the boss out there. What drugs you want? Yeah, I be hearing that all day. Niggas, but you gotta remember, niggas online always gonna talk. I hear that all day, bro. Smurf broke, Smurf homeless. Like, come on, be like, what we gonna do, man? What we gonna do? People always gonna talk, bro. It don't matter to me. I know on the house I in, we own this land. Like, we own. Like, own. This land where you see me, we own. Like, mines, no mortgage, no none of that. They like Caribbean, we own our thing. My granddad put his blood, sweat, and tears. So when I came back down here, I was comfortable. So thank God for granddad. You see how you got to think for the next generation. Now, if he wasn't a thinker, he did. I would have really been down here after to do crime, running down on niggas. So me having a place to lay my head, that was that was the best thing in the world when you're coming back home. Because you got a lot of people who get deported, got no family out here. I came back down with people who got deported. I got no family. Some of them had to be homeless and shit. You know what I mean? Who strung out in drugs now, who couldn't take it no more. Who died trying to rob a nigga because he couldn't figure Trinity out. So they don't know about that. I've been through a lot of shit behind me. You know what it might be too? A nigga might just see me walking, chilling in the hood, so they might think I'm fucked up. I'm cool with that. If you understood me from everything I'm talking now, you think I give a fuck about impressing a nigga at 45 years of my life? One thing in Trinidad, everybody in Trinidad know who I am and what I'm capable of and what I do. So I had to be an outsider. But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what niggas be talking about, bro. Niggas be talking about my teeth. Niggas be talking about all kind of shit. I don't give a fuck. You see how bad my shorty is and how pretty my kids is? You gotta remember, once you a boss and you really like that, you don't gotta look pretty. Like, bitches don't want pretty niggas. Like, bad bitches. Let me tell you anything about bad bitches if you ever deal with bad bitches. So yeah, I see a lot of y'all niggas never got pussy before. Bad bitches don't give a fuck about no looks and nothing. Once you swag up and you rep up and you got that charisma and reputation and she feel protected, man, that bad bitches is gone, nigga. That bitch spending money on you, nigga. You see what make it bad for y'all be chasing the bitches, my nigga. Me, I don't even talk to bitches, bro. They gotta come to me, like, but everybody be loving my motion, and it's how you carry yourself. You know, so I never had a problem with females, so I don't know. I don't know about being fucked up. My fucking glasses is Gucci, man. No disrespect, but Trinidad, this is this triple America course. Like, everything is triple in the third world. Like, what are we talking about? So we ain't tripping, man. We ain't mad. Nigga can say what they want, bro. I'm building my convenience store right now. It's almost done. Yeah. I build that from the ground up too. That's how I'll show you. I'm not no scam. I build my shop from the ground up. Concrete bricks. Don't worry, I'm gonna get since my YouTube channel active and shit, I'm gonna be taking y'all around and show you what I be doing in Trinidad. I think that's what I gotta start doing. And that'll bring more attraction to the page too. We walk around, show you the community, show you the hood, show you the shit I got in motion in my village, show y'all the love of my village when I walk through. Yeah, I'm gonna get y'all some dope content on this channel. Yeah. Who's that on the bike? What bike? You see a bike? I don't see no bike. You see a bike? Who's that on the bike? Yeah, what show my crib? I show my crib in the Queen's Flip joint. The greenhouse on top of the hill. Yeah. I don't be tripping. I don't mind that. Niggas ain't coming in here. It's one way in, one way out. Niggas definitely ain't coming in here. Unless they want to stay. Yeah, but I show my crib. I don't mind that. The big greenhouse. Fly shit. The same niggas be talking. My shit bigger than theirs. Like, we on the so that's like, this niggas is crazy, bro. Shout out to them guys who don't know better though. Like, remember, a lot of niggas don't know me. And that's the ill shit. So a nigga can say whatever. Nigga don't know me. What would you tell your kids if they said, Dad, I want to sell drugs? My kids will never tell me they want to sell drugs. Because I'm going to put my kids in position to get money. That's why I'm building convenience stores and shit like that now. You dig? And that's why I got life insurance on my skin and shit. You know, so they're going to be good. But I'm going to teach them how to structure business. Like, I teach my kids business. My kids is creative. Like, my kids ain't going to be, they going to have different ways to get money. I'm going to teach them different revenues to get money. I'm going to teach them how to work for their money and how to earn money. So they wouldn't have to sell drugs. Yeah. When I'm done reading this book, when my son with me, I read this kind of book to him like this. Shit about money, how to finance money, budget money, how to do shit with money, like the kind of shit I'm on. So my kid's gonna be on that kind of shit. But my kids wouldn't come to me to sell drugs, but if he do, be the best at whatever you fucking do, boy. If he do, whatever you wanna do, if he a grown man and he choose to do that, he gotta be the best at whatever he do. The best. You did? But I'm gonna teach him different ways to get money. Now I live in the hills. They ride by the highway though. Like you can see my house from the highway if you look up and shit, cause it's the hills. So yeah, I be having mad cars pulling over and look at shit. Remember, I got my binoculars, so I see everything. You can't creep on bang. We got everything we need. I can't show y'all much, but I could. Yeah, so when we in the hill, we got our binoculars and shit. We see everything, bro. Don't get it twisted, you heard? I don't miss a beat. So when I'm out, binoculars with me, we watching everything moving, still militant. That's one thing about me. I'm a real militant dude, always militant. You know? I walk 20 miles a day, always walking, keep my heart fit, and that's why I'm so healthy, because I smoke cigarettes. You know? So I make sure I walk. I'm more healthier than a lot of niggas that be like, yo, he's skinny. I sure you can't walk up my hills non-stop without breathing. For a nigga, I'm very fit, you what? Yeah, but that's why I walk a lot too. I'm grateful to be in the hills because I smoke a lot, so that is good for your heart. And just the oxygen of walking, oxygen kill cancer. So always get your walk on. Walking is important, especially if you're a smoker. Keep your lungs open, keep your heart pumping, keep your adrenaline rushing. Walking is great. Sitting on your ass driving all day, you ain't gonna live long, nigga. You better get your walk on, nigga. Take time to walk, guys. Like walking is very important. That's like one of the most important and safest shit in the world. Walking, bro. That's the best exercise in the world, bro. So I'm always fucking walking, man. I don't give a fuck. I gotta live. And I understand oxygen kill cancer, so I do shit ahead of time. Not saying I got that, but I'm just do shit ahead of time. You dig? Get that oxygen, guys. Yeah. What else is going on in these comments? What can we get you back to the stage? Don't worry, we'll figure it out, yeah. We're gonna have a segment on that. Have some entertainment my immigration lawyer come on here and all that. I'm gonna have some dope content for you. Like for other dudes in my position or people who got deported before anywhere in the world, I have my immigration lawyer breaking down all kind of shit for you. Yeah, we're gonna have some dope content on it. Who you talking about? Big Kev, Johnny Bravo. You know what's funny? I'm really that big guy security. It may sound funny, right? That's my dog. Shout out to Big Kev though. But I'm really his security. Yeah. That's how he got the passes. That's my boy. I'm the guy that makes sure he's straight. I know nobody could violate him. You did? Shout out to Big Kev. That's my guy. You eat shark, Smurf? Yeah, I eat shark and bacon. I definitely eat shark. I eat iguana too. That's whale meat. Y'all don't know about that. Y'all know about iguana? That's a Caribbean thing though. Y'all ain't gonna know about that. Curry that down with some dumpling. My kids and baby mother hated that. They ain't want no iguana when they came here. Yeah. Y'all appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. For sure, bro. Big motivation, love, man. Always, man. I was gonna ask you what Trump being in office, does that affect your chances getting back? Hell yeah, man. This nigga Trump is crazy, man. I see he gave Nicki Minaj the gold card though, you heard? Trump gotta give me one of them gold cards, man. Y'all everybody in here, right? Trump tell him bang him need a gold card. But that's crazy though. After all these years, all that money Nicki got, and she ain't fucking handle her paperwork yet. Nicki, you bugging out there, bro. All that fucking money, you should have been a citizen. You've been out there more than 10 years. Shout out to Nicki though. Shout out to Queens though. But I fucked my head up. Like, man, they signed a petition. Mad people, like 50,000 people, talking about deport Nicki. That shit was crazy. Yeah, but Trump fucking up the game right now, man. That definitely got something to fucking up my situation, my case. I was trying to read and talk at the same time. My fault. Yeah, Trump definitely fucking up my situation. So walking is cool. Some people can't. What? Some people can't do that. They run their mouth faster. But you see, walking is good too. That keep you So in case you got to fight and shit, that keep your energy up. You know what I mean? You got to fight, nigga. You ain't gonna run out of breath. You right? Got to stay militant, bro. Smurf, did I know any guys from California? Yeah, I know a few guys from California. I know some niggas who got deported from California out here too. But of course I know niggas from Cali. Shout out to Cali. Cali fuck with me heavy. I fuck with Cali heavy. That's like one of our biggest markets is Cali. Whole West Coast. Shout out to the whole West Coast, man. I fucks with the West Coast. Nah, I ain't eating no manicool or taboo. Nah, I ain't eating them. Nah. Nah, not the manicool. Manicool, that look like little rats. I got some that be running through my yard in the tree. I'ma show y'all all kind of shit. Let me hear that nigga walking right now. I'll run out, show you that nigga. They be coming out this time too. But we just cut the tree down because they be dropping mad fruits and fucking up the yard and shit. Niggas all that, clean that shit, everything. Yeah. I got mad manacles. I don't fuck with the manacle though. Only iguana and rabbit. I ate rabbit before. Yeah, they curry that motherfucker down. Ooh. Or stew that motherfucker. Yeah. Shout out to my homie that bigging me up from Detroit. Damn, man, this is the second person from Detroit want a story. Shout out to Detroit, man. I got a lot of love in Detroit. I see. Yeah, I got a story. What story? I spoke about the mall story. I bagged the bad shorty from Detroit out there from the mall. What else we talk about? The show with them. I could talk about a studio session with them and shit. Because when we first signed, we always was back and forth to Detroit. Because remember, 50 was Eminem main artist. You're like that was really M artist. It wasn't really like Dre artist. Like Eminem had to convince Dr. Dre, like, yo, go half on this project with me. That's why he wasn't fully signed to Shady Records. He had a joint venture with Shady Aftermath. So he was on Shady shit. What the fuck was M shit? Shady Records, yeah, Shady Records and Aftermath. So he wasn't fully signed to Eminem. It was a 50-50 split. So Eminem had to convince Dr. Dre, like, yo, bro, go half on this project with me. Trust me. Take this gamble with me. Trust me. Because remember, investment is a gamble. They ain't know if he was going to pop. They ain't know what was going to happen with him. But the nigga buzz was crazy. Everybody knew he was going, bro. But long story short, Eminem convinced Dr. Dre, like, yo, go half on this with me. And Dr. Dre did. So he went half with the nigga, right? But I say that to say this. That's why we was mainly in Detroit
when we was recording, any recording, we flying to Detroit. When we went to LA, that was more or less to master the album. That's when you'll see Dr. Dre. Because if you know anything about mastering, right? Before your album go anywhere, it has to get mastered before it come out to the people. So that means the producer, anybody who had anything to do with the beat, gotta sit down and twerk they beat and do whatever. They gotta master that motherfucker. So that's where Dr. Dre came in and he mastered that whole project. You know what I mean? That's the levels, the voice, the sound. You know what I mean? Top quality shit. You dig? Long story short, back to Detroit. We used to have mad fun in Detroit and shit because we always used to be at the M studio and shit. But you see, back then, I was more like an observer and shit. So I just listen to everything. I soak the business in, and that's the best you could get shit firsthand is always the best experience. Okay, so some experience in Detroit was them studio sessions. Cause when we was in Detroit, we was working hotel, working hotel. We ain't have time to go through the hood or meet the gangsters. And never took us through his 8 miles or wherever he from when we was out there. It was strictly working. But I say one of my dopest memories was just meeting Proof and being cool with Proof and before he died and shit. You heard? That was a dope memory. Like that was my wingman when I was in Detroit. Me and Proof and shit. So me and Proof always used to be walking around, not walking around. When it's time to go get the Duchess, Proof used to drive us around and go to the store, come back. You did. So I had a lot of experience with Proof. Me and him smoking shit, mad cold as fuck. They walking around in t-shirts and shit. We like, nigga, how the fuck y'all doing that? That nigga Proof was crazy, man. Rest in peace to that nigga, yo. So that's one of my dopest experiences, was like the show in them studio sessions, you heard? In Detroit. I had a bad shorty from out there. I forgot her name. I met her in the mall and shit. She was official. Yeah. What's up? Let me get back in them comments. That's right. Hit that like button. Smurf, I was a humble soldier who really was a street general. Salute. No, you saying Smurf, a humble soldier who really a street general. Salute. I'm from 134. My brother, what? My brother used to hang around y'all. Niggas on my block. Freaky Ty started calling him Ty. Okay, Ty too short, isn't it? Okay. Salute my G. Salute. Yo, I gotta push my shit up like this, man. Like, mine's getting bad. Salute though, my G134 for real, man. That shit still tatted on me, bro. Salute to your bro too, fam. Respect, King. Yeah, rest in peace, Freaky Ty. Always though, Lost Boys was fire. Yeah, Lost Boys was a dope experience, man. Just being around them guys from young. That's how I really learned the music business, you heard? Like I said, I got first-hand experience, you heard? Couldn't learn this shit nowhere else, man. Like, just seeing shit. Like me, I was always younger, too, so I was always listening. Always soak shit in. Like, if you really know me, I'm real quiet before I open up, because if I don't know a person, I don't say nothing, you heard? You'll think I can't talk, so... Like, when I used to be around, and niggas now meeting me, they be like, this one don't talk. And niggas would be like, yeah, he talk, he just don't talk to you. You heard? Yeah, because I really don't talk amongst people unless I get to know a person. I always been like that my whole life. There we go. I had a sitting room. Rest in peace, Freaky T. Yeah, I had a sitting room. That's my uncle, bro. Damn. What's up? That's what's up. Oh, word? Proof your uncle? You lying, bro. Stop playing, man. That's crazy. I ain't know this shit. See how the energy work? Yeah, man. Man, Proof was good, man. Rest in peace to Proof. That was my wingman when we out there, nigga. Hard weed. Remember, they got the plug in Detroit. Nigga, hard weed, man. That boy used to hold us down, man. Proof was a real one, man. That's crazy, man. Salute, bro. Salute, bro. That's crazy, man. Salute the proof, man. I definitely got nothing but good shit to say about your unc, man. Unc was definitely a solid one. He like me. You heard? Like, he moved like me. Like, you see how he got that protection for M. You couldn't play with M. That's why me and him bonded like this. We got that same kind of energy, that same kind of heart. Like, we cut from the same cloth. Like, we just, them niggas like, nah, can't play with our homie. We doing whatever for our homie type vibe. Proof was one of them. Salute to a real one. 50 a Yayo gotta be watching. They watch everything I do. I'm just mad they left me fucked up. You don't do that to a real nigga. You don't do that to my moms and niggas that really took care of niggas. Cause y'all gotta remember in Queens, all my cribs was the trap house. Remember everybody in my crib, nigga, a million guns, million soldiers who sleeping on the floor. My moms and baby moms cooking for niggas. I always had motion in Queens. Always got to the money, always fly. You dig? So my niggas was always with me, nigga. Always at my crib, nigga. I take care of niggas. From the Lost Boy era, whether if it was Rosedale, 230th Street, or whether it was Mangan on Fountains, bro. Lost Boy headquarters, Rosedale. My young team I'm talking about, not the older heads. Because remember, you had the older niggas and you had the younger niggas. We was doing our own thing. You had the rap niggas and them niggas, but we was actually the street niggas doing what we do. You dig? So from Rosedale and man, G-Unit headquarters is my crib, bro. Like my mom's actually cooked for these niggas, yeah. Wash these niggas' clothes and shit. My mom was real. Guns all over the place. My mom's finding drugs, all kind of shit. Like, mom's is always cool. Just like I told you, somebody asked my if my son come to me and ask me if he want to and tell me he want to sell drugs, what I said, just be the best at it. That's what my mother used to tell me. Whatever you do, just be the best at it. Yeah, I guess that's why I got the attitude I got now, because mommy let me know, be the best at it. Yeah, be the best at it. Yeah. That's why I said, man, these guys is crazy, man. These guys is crazy, man. It's all good though. God got his plan though. That's why I don't never question the universe. You know? God know what he doing. The universe is in control. I ain't tripping. You wanna hear Root Boy too as a Jamaican? Yeah. Feel good hearing. Hey Yachty and Yachty rolling. Yeah, Trini in Jamaica, bro. Forever. Even back in Trini. I ain't even know the bond with Trini and Jamaica was like that. So I guess that's why me and Rude Boy adapted and we were so close, you know. And that was my little man from young. I got like 4 years on Rude Boy. Yeah, we made Rude Boy super tough, man. Remember, he was around us since he was like 12, 13 and shit. Doing wheelies on bikes and shit. But he just stepped his game up, turned a shooter, turned one of the illest drug dealers. Don't worry, we're gonna have time. I got all kind of content we gonna do. But Rude Boy definitely solid. We gonna definitely get content on it. You know what I mean? I've been here for a minute. I just wanted to tap in with y'all. I'm about to go roll up some smoke. You did? Go smoke something. Right back. I just wanted to tap in with y'all, let y'all know we coming, you heard? We gonna have the illest platform, you heard? And we talking about all kind of shit. We just not talking ignorant shit, you heard? You know what I mean? Talking grown man shit. But you know, I'm gonna definitely give y'all little answer y'all little questions y'all want to hear and shit because I know y'all be hearing all kind of shit on the internet, so y'all want clarification. So I don't mind answering the questions. So that's what's up. That's crazy, yo. Whoa. I can't vouch for that. My nigga Scammer. Yo, Scammer, bro. I was telling them how we used to do it in the hood, all them dice games and shit. How you used to have all them illest jackets and shit, you heard? Scammer. 134 for life, man. Level sessions in there. Remember, I was dealing with Scammer when I was a young nigga too. Like he know me from a little kid. Scammer know me from like 12, 13, 14, 15. Bro, we used to go to That, y'all know why his name is Scammer? That nigga smoke like a motherfucker, you heard? Remember back then too, I used to be younger than these niggas, cause Scammer older than me too. Yo, bro, I used to be in them niggas' crib. Yo, Scammer, you remember that time I knocked out in your crib smoking all that weed? I ain't gonna front them rounds, you put me to sleep, son. Hell yeah, I never forget them days, bro. Teenage days, bro. Real G. Always had my back. 134, boy. Yeah. No doubt. Good looking. I was talking highly about you too, Scammer. Definitely though, you heard? Definitely, my G. Yeah, classic hood shit, bro. Bro, I got stories for days. I probably got shit that you don't even remember, bro. Shout out to Bounce. Shout out to everybody, man. We had some good time, man. Still smoking like that. Scott, still smoking like that, as you should. Salute, man. I ain't going front though. Or I could say like you was one of the niggas that really broke me out on some smoking shit too. Cause them sessions in your crib when we used to come through, y'all niggas was different with it. Cause remember them rounds niggas wasn't. Y'all used to go uptown and shit for your weed and shit. At them times, I wasn't really going uptown and shit for weed. Y'all niggas been making them moves. So when y'all used to come back with that Harlem shit or whatever, them BX or wherever y'all used to get that weed from, damn. Shout out to Scammer, man. I remember them days. I'm talking about I'm 15, 16, love nigga. Them niggas was on it. Yeah, definitely. I used to travel for that shit, the hard shit too. Oh yeah. Hey man, don't be retracting messages on here. Speak your mind, man. It all good. Ain't nothing negative up here. Huh? We talking diplomatic shit. Yeah, Scammer. Love always though. Never forget that, Scammer. Respect. Trinity, Jamaica all day, my brother. Yeah. Yeah. Always, man. Well, before you tapped in, I said I was about to check out too. It was almost 2 hours on here. I'm about to roll up. I just want everybody to know YouTube channel is definitely active. We're gonna have some dope content on here. Great content. Like I said, you're gonna learn a lot of jewels. We There's not gonna be no negative shit. When you're done with this channel, you're definitely gonna leave here with your mind open and you're gonna be a thinker after this. You feel me, my G's? Shit, you gotta come back to the state, fam. Yes, I definitely would. Salute, my guy. BD, salute, respect. Scammer, everybody, man, love, man. Thanks for tapping in with me, man. I've been up here almost 2 hours, man. Saw the piece on Info, man. No doubt. Respect, bro. I appreciate that. Look out for Southside Stories Part 2. That was the first the one out right now, that was Southside Story Season 1. We got Season 2 coming too, me and Info Mind. So y'all look out for that, y'all. Salute, y'all. Thank you. I'ma definitely be easy. Salute. I love and respect, man. Appreciate the support. But don't worry, I'm gonna be back and this channel gonna be active. I just wanted to tap in with y'all. We about to hit 5,000 subscribers. Thanks for the support. You heard? I'm gonna be back. Love and respect, you heard? G's up. First, I'm trying to learn this shit, you heard? I'm trying to get up out of here, you heard?